taking too long too. I gotta fix that. All right, here we go. We are live on Tube. We are live on the Tube, and now, thank you guys for knocking out the gift goal. Continue to do that. Hexception, yes. Hexception. I'm gonna keep resetting it so these little 1 cent things get us boosted on the FYP. I just want to let y'all know, for whatever happens tonight, this shit will not be free, okay? Links in the bio, because they about to stress me the fuck out. And connect this to Tickfinity. We are connected. Okay, perfect. And now, over on Tube, I can move you a little bit. Oh, shit, the chat. Shit, I didn't think of that. Hold on. I have to move the chat. No, I'll move the live. Hold on. Let me see. Because it's blocking the TikTok chat. And if I move you over here, and then I can turn you right there. That should do. I'll cover my mannequin, but that should do. And I'll move you about here. Yeah, whatever, that'll do. YouTube, tell me if that looks all right. That should be fine. That should be fine. Do you need the chat on the Tube? Do I need the TikTok chat on the Tube? I just like for them to feel more engaged by seeing the things people are saying over here. And I think I have to mute one of these audios. Which one of these audios do I have to mute to make this work? Let's test it out. Let me see. Because only thing you need to be hearing is going to be from the... Let me see. From the stream. Because only thing you need to be hearing is going to be from the... There shouldn't be an echo. Let me see. From the stream. Because only thing you need to be hearing is going to be from the... There shouldn't be an echo. Let me see. From the stream. Because only thing you need to be hearing is going to be from the... There shouldn't be an echo. Let me see. From the stream. Because only thing you need to be hearing is going to be from the... There shouldn't be an echo. Let me see. From the stream. Because only thing you need to be hearing is going to be from... Please stop. Okay. Perfect. So I think we're good. The text is hard to read. Sounds low over here. Give me a second. I'll open up Loop. I was trying to have all this done before I pressed the start button. I'm not going to lie. But there, I know Erica had stuff to do. Okay. See, that just fucked with my volume. So let me adjust a few things here. External headphones. How's the volume now? For those of you on the Tube side. How is the volume now? Weird Hector. What's 12? Why is there like 3 of me? Oh, that's my other tab. YouTube, let me know how the volume is. And see if we're good. I think we're good, but you guys got to confirm. Volume should be set. Well, of course, there's no echo because I'm not playing another. I'm not playing that. Sounds good to me. Volume's okay for me. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to do this. Okay. I think we're fine. I think we're good. So, on that note, let me open up Safari because that's what I need to use to keep up with YouTube. And then we'll find some lives. And then we will find some lives. Your channel. I'm going to episode 6. 28. Make sure you guys hit the like button over on the Tube side. Excuse me. Hit the like button over on the Tube side, y'all. And we will get this show on the road. All right. I think we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thems, and MAGA. Welcome to the live. Let's see what kind of show we get tonight. This will be episode 6 of MAGA Hunting. We've done a little bit more, but 6 is the last time I remember counting them. So there's that. This will be 6, where we go into Trump supporting spaces and debate them on their own turf. So this account that you see before you, not only this is the backup that you all should be following for whenever we run into some issues on this main, but this is the account that I also use to go into MAGA Lives. So if you wanted to follow me in there, you need to follow that account. Because once we start this, we will not be showing names. Several reasons for that. Friendlies and others alike will just go in there and do too much. So just focus on the content versus the creator. Better yet, one of these days, one of these mofos is gonna like make a whole thing about, oh, you guys, because of what y'all did, we started getting harassed for some shit. I don't need that problem. So, what up, Jaden? Okay, so yeah, follow that back up before I take it down, and then we're gonna get into the MAGA Hunting group chat, and then we're gonna see what we can find. Did I notify? Yes, I did. I notified Discord. I did that part. I did that part. I did that part. Everything is Gucci. Alrighty. There we go. I am going to find a live. And let's see what we got. Why? I'm finna leave this fucking group chat. They're sharing a bunch of shit that has nothing to do with MAGA hunting. I'm a liberal. Let's debate. Why are they sending people? People who don't understand like simple, basic instructions on the purpose of things vex me to my core. I can be a real dickhead when it comes to some of this shit, because this group chat that's supposed to be for where you share MAGA lives is full of a bunch of shit that has nothing to do with MAGA lives. So what are we doing? All right, so now I need to I need to sign in to my other one. Give me a second. I need to turn the screen off on both ends so I can fix this. Wait, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Why did that work? Oh, Chrome. Okay, hold on. Exactly what Olive just said. We'll go over the rules once we're ready. I have to sign into a different account because it's going to boot me out of this one once I hopping around. You want to log out? Yes. Can't handle all the heck this being successively vexed and exasperated. Okay. I'm gonna get hype in a bit, y'all, I promise. Exercise 3rd. Alright, I think we are in. Hey, how did GCS change? GC? Group chat? Oh yeah. I'm most likely going to. I'm going to make one. I'm going to put my name on it. I'm going to set my rule so I can kick every fucking person who breaks them. I'm not going to lie, guys. I can be pretty authoritarian. I'm not going to lie. I can be pretty authoritarian because it seems like when I don't run shit, it pisses me off because people do a bunch of stupid shit. Like basic bare minimum rules. Like, what are we doing? Okay. So now I'm in this one. And let's go to lives. And fucker Zero is live again. You guys remember Zero? You guys remember when he kicked me? You guys remember when he kicked me from his live? Okay. Obviously, we're not doing repeat offenders. That's boring. So it's probably American. Yeah, American sex. And dun dun dun. And let's see if we can find. Yeah, got it. Got the first one. All right, to those of you that are in the MAGA hunting chat, and you actually know how to do your goddamn job, please share some lives in there so we have some sources to pull from. And we have one that we're going to test out. This one right here. Is it cut off on panel? Is it cut off on panel? It's not supposed to cut them off on the panel. Hold on. I got to extend this. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that. There we go. That picture alone makes it look pretty fun. That one alone makes it look pretty fun. Hold on a second. And crime makes 4. Hello, that's okay. Okay. You were in that live? Yikes. I think we're good now. Let me put it back up on the screen for everyone. I don't think we can co-host like this, Joey. What are you doing?
Oh, he accepted. What?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We're well, I'm battling.
Why the fuck? Why did you send me an invite?
Because we saw that you didn't have any guests up right now.
I'm about to go hunting.
Yeah, you could multitask.
No, the fuck I can't. Okay, I think that's good. That should show up. He's changing his background. Okay.
Shady One says Joey said you would be too scared to battle him.
Anyway, bye, Joey.
Bye.
How do I get out of this?
I got you.
Okay. Whole fool. Whole fool. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing 0. Because we already did 0. 0 is the one in my last MAGA hunting video. That's him. That was his live. Give me a second. 1776. Perfect. So, let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Rules are simple. Oh, where's my chat? Oh, I cut my chat off because we did his thing. Okay. Rules are super simple, okay? For you guys specifically. When you follow me, if you choose to follow me into these lives versus watching it on here, do me a favor. Don't go in there acting a fool. Don't go in there making a damn scene. Just enjoy the show. Do not gift my backup account. Do not gift that account. If you want to support the stream, the best ways to do so is here. Okay? Do it here. Links are going to be in the bio for all the ways you can do that. There's no need for you guys to be gifting maggots. It's weird. It's weird. We do not incentivize fascism. We don't do that. Okay. Other than that, no one's gonna really be up on the panel. Erica may pop up in a bit. In which case she already knows the rules. I have a couple clips from people who went MAGA hunting with me before, and they were too busy talking through it to where I couldn't hear shit. So that won't be happening tonight. And let's see how many pounds we get dropped from. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Can you tell how excited I am to do this? All right. So let me put the sound on. And I'm going to need YouTube, once I do this, to double, triple check and make sure that we're not going to have any echo and see if I have to mute anything. So let me know.
Though it's not a felony, it's a misdemeanor. He's got 34 misdemeanors on his record.
Oh, here we go with the misdemeanor argument.
Now, I'm going to teach you something. In the state of New York, okay, the only way it can be classified as a felony is if he has a second crime intertwined with mislabeling tax documents. In the state of New York, mislabeling tax documents is a misdemeanor unless there's a second crime with it. If there is a second crime with it, a different crime, okay, not the same crime, okay, then it's classified as a felony.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, without that second crime, it's a misdemeanor.
That's why people don't understand that.
Comprehension is important. My friend even looked up Trump's rap sheet, and it even says misdemeanor. And when you click on it, it says mislabeling tax documents.
Wonderful.
Look up what the fuck it is, guys. Come on. It's public record, okay? Everything is public record.
How's the sound?
Unless it's under investigation.
Are we good?
But the problem
Thanks,
is,
Trump.
the
Thanks,
problem
Trump.
is,
Let me know.
the
so we can
problem
carry
is,
on.
the problem is, whatchamacallit? It's Joe Biden. He get away with it, bro. He get away with it.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting
Like
on
I said, that's what I don't understand. I mean,
I should have everything connected.
and some of the
properly.
charges that
They will
he
all
did
drop.
have on
I'll
him,
let you guys know. They will.
they literally
Change laws to try to get it.
change it and expand the time of.
I don't think
Oh
we
hell,
can.
what's that called? It's on the tip of my. It's right here. I just
convictions.
statute limitations.
Limitations, yep.
Limitations. Limitimity.
Yep,
Goddamn,
yep.
What the fuck is limitimity?
Statute of limitations.
Limitations, yeah.
And they're not telling
Yeah.
you how the sound.
Right.
And
They extended them in order to
just to
get
get
them
My
to
goddamn
them.
self.
Yep.
But that's not fair.
It's funny
really.
how they had to change a law to try to get it, to try to get them,
Exactly.
Ooh.
And there's all the Democrats in the House of the Congress. The Congress, bro. It was in the fucking Congress.
But we're in a cult.
Right.
It was
Sounds
in the
is good, but I
freaking
do
Congress.
sound
This
wrong.
never
Let me
happens,
turn-
bro.
let me
This
turn it
never
down.
happens.
You know, and that's the difference between me and most people. You know, I'll tell you,
Okay.
I'm a Democrat.
How's that volume? I don't want the volume to be
Sure.
too loud.
But I don't care
How's that
who
volume?
is in that office.
For the stream. How's the volume for
If
the-
you're as chief and commander and president of the United
stream?
States, that's who I'm going to root for. I don't care
Alright,
who
I'm gonna
it
set the
is.
gifts up bigger so I don't have to keep fucking with it while I'm on the
If you
panel.
want that man to fail,
You guys know
then
what to
guess
do.
what, man? You're not American, because the only people that hurts when he does
It's
fail
better.
are
Okay.
the
Thank
American
you.
people.
Right.
Thank you very
Right.
much.
They wanted him to fail just to improve to them. Oh, yeah, Democrats is better. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying the facts, bro.
Oh, sorry. You guys are hearing the echo from my other phone.
Exactly. And a
They
lot
wanna
of
be
people don't like
perfect.
that.
I can hear it just
Word.
fine. Okay. Just double checking. YouTube looks like.
You say like New Jersey,
Better.
like example like New Jersey,
Okay.
right?
Well, so
New
when
Jersey
I
governor,
speak,
right? This girl, make it with her
when
name
I
is.
speak, it's not going to be into this. This will be muted.
She's
This is how I
stupid.
talk to you
She'll
guys.
worry about
this
she'll worry
device.
about Trump, right?
Oh,
But you're the governor in
fuck.
New Jersey. You worry about your own fucking state,
It is
bro.
this device
Don't worry about Trump
that I will
doing
be
this,
using
this,
to
this,
talk
and
to
that.
them
He's
from my
doing
backup
shit.
account. So what you're going to see
Oh, you know
is
what I
a
think is
weird
actually funny,
delay.
too?
There's going to be a little delay with
I
my
don't know
mouth
if
and
you
what you hear
guys
from
heard,
this.
but you know,
This is what
California
matters because this is what's going to be current.
made a
And when I'm speaking to you guys, I will be using this
statewide
mic. Other than that, it will be from this phone.
on combustion motors.
All right. Let's get this show on
Oh,
the road.
really? Wow. That way they can get electric cars in there.
I'm in
I
the
take
panel.
But yeah,
Or in the
Fuck
they're
that,
request.
bitching about gas prices.
Do not wait
Man,
longer
don't
than
worry
2
about it.
minutes.
You
Exactly.
won't be able to run that
Hey,
shit
Request.
anyways.
Let me start my timer.
Hey, wait till they get all that radiation from them things.
You know, hey, you know something crazy too? You know who's
It gives
running
off
too?
radiation. What
You
do
know
you get
who's
from
running-
Timer
radiation?
started. 2 minutes. I'm in the
You get
request.
poisoned.
See if they let me up.
You get cancer.
Oh yeah.
Well, you get radiation
Yo, Merc, let me tell you
poisoning.
something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
more cancer. Go ahead.
My
Oh
bad.
yeah.
Look, guess who's
Go ahead.
running to be the president? You got Cortez, you got Cory Booker's running, the California governor. We got on the list, bro.
Right. All right. Welcome in, Hector. Agent, who'd you vote for?
Oh, this will be a good one. I'm sorry, I can't say that. I apologize.
Hector. Agent, who'd you vote for, sir?
28, Madam Vice President Kamala Harris.
All right. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Yeah, I was hearing y'all's conversation. It sounds like there was some confusion as to why Donald Trump was charged with those 34 felony counts.
Oh, no confusion, bro. We
It's
know
true,
what
the
happened.
facts. You gotta
Did
show
you
your
say
facts.
felonies? All right, hold on. I want you to teacup and look up. Is it a felony or a misdemeanor to mislabel tax documents? Go ahead. Teacup
They're
and look it
muting
up.
me already. Oh, I don't have to.
No, I don't want to hear your words. Teacup and look it up. Look for yourself. Now you have to look under law websites so you can understand they know their law. All right?
All right.
No, I don't want to hear you. Go ahead. Teacup and look it up.
Yo.
I don't want to hear the uneducated people. All right? Teacup and look it up for yourself.
I just
Educate yourself.
Okay, you get a
Educate
chance to
yourself.
touch it,
Teacup
bro.
and look it up.
told you
I get it. You want to spew your rhetoric here. It's not the spot
I'm
for you.
literally trying to
Okay?
tell
Teacup
these
and look
morons
it up. If
that I
you're
have a
not-
whole device here that I can use to look things up
I don't want to hear
and do
it.
this.
I don't wanna
Secondly,
hear it.
I already
All
know
right?
the law and I
It's
know
kinda
their
common
arguments.
sense, bro.
Oh my god, they just keep muting me and they dropped me.
He could have knew him like.
God. Go fucking look stuff up. Please.
Back in the request.
Hurry up! Hurry
It's
up!
not rocket science, guys. It's not rocket science, guys.
He left already.
Gosh.
He left.
Teacup.
I can't believe he left.
Blocked me.
But yeah, I mean, I can't. That is the shit that I am saying, man.
Yeah, but why the fuck are you talking about the 34 minors and all that shit? Who gave a fuck
The
about
34
that?
Kicked me.
felonies, he said. You
Blocked
don't even
me.
know what the fuck it is.
They don't know.
Don't come up
Let's get the
here
counter started.
acting fucking smart if you don't fucking know what it is.
Let's get the counter started.
That's a shame.
God.
This is why
Then you want to come up there and
I
if
fucking
it's
hate
not
this
the
show.
34 felonies that they bitch about, if it's not the oil and all that,
Oh, now they'll talk about the
everybody
e-files.
then they start,
like,
talking
you know,
about
I'll
the
tell you what's
e-files.
even
Well,
crazier.
you did it
Like, it's one thing that
because
dropped me. They blocked
$3
me.
million
They weren't sure that I couldn't
or
even
some
go
shit
back.
like that.
They say he messing with the baby.
Teacup and look it up.
Yes.
Hey, did it ever occur to Trump supporters
Hey,
that some of us
he's
maybe
did it
aren't like so
35,000
poor that we
times.
only have one device
have to
that we can look up
understand
things on other
Is
devices?
that's
Unless
because
I
he
teacupped,
was
they
the
weren't going to
first
let me say
one
anything.
to report it to the Miami PD in 2004.
Oh, man.
And
Absolutely
after that,
diabolical.
he
So
sort-
education,
after that,
education, a
he
little
became an
lesson
FBI
on some of you
informant
guys who
for
don't
them
know.
to inform
So
on them to the
falsifying
FBI.
business records is a misdemeanor in the
Okay,
state
let
of
me
New York,
ask you
So
right?
why
It's
is
a
his name in
misdemeanor.
there?
Is
The
it
way it got
bullying?
up to
Because
felony
he was the
charges
one ratting
is because
them
the
out.
lawyers proved
Is it
intent.
bullying
Intent,
Donald Trump,
right?
or is it
You
Byron
intentionally
Trump
did
doing
it
the
to benefit
crime
from something, right? To
deals
benefit
with
in a
it?
certain way.
Byron?
That's what's a
Yeah,
felony in the
Byron
state
as
of New
well, I
York.
believe.
That's what was proven in
No.
a court of
So,
law.
okay,
That's the
that's
reason
two
why he
people
has
that's in it
34 felony
3,000
counts.
sometimes. You know who's in
But
it?
Byron's not in it. bro.
2,500,
Byron's not in
They
it.
don't know this.
Byron's not in it. But
Yeah, I was saying because
unfortunately, they
I
never
was saying.
did.
Alrighty, let's find the next
Donald
live.
Trump was in it. 1,000.
Let's find the next live. But there we go. We have the counter up. Hector 1, MAGA 0. And who else do we have here?
God bless you.
Thank you so much, Andy, for the candy pups. W's to Andy. W's to Andy. I appreciate you. Guys, get the likes up to 100K. Get the likes up to 100K. Share out the live with your friends and family. Repost, add it to your story. Send your daily heart music if you haven't already. Knock out the gift goal here. Knock out the gift goal here. And let's keep these things going. Oh, hold on, Olive. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let's see who this person is. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be an interesting one. The prompt is, was Obama a better president? It's a full panel, so I don't know how long I'm going to be there. But let's see. Let's see. I can give them several metrics. I could give them several metrics. And let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have here. I don't know if I'm going to get up, though.
Of Minnesota just 2 months ago. Everybody wants to talk about J6 like, oh, it was If I told you that was
Why is
an
it on different lives?
all-black
It changes
school that stormed
size.
the
I feel like I have to keep
capital of
reformatting
Minnesota,
this.
which it was,
Hold on.
would you believe me?
Readjust
Because you
this so I
just
don't
said
have to
it
keep,
would be an act of
chopping this shit out,
treason
so that's gonna annoy me.
against the United States.
I'm gonna move you.
All right,
this
hold
much.
on 1 second. Look, you guys say that day in January, Katie. Okay, hold on.
My bad.
Real quick, before we get back to Chef, let's see what Tracy's
Oh,
gotta
I'm
say.
stupid. It's
Anybody
based off
else
of
who
how
wants
they
to
have
say
it set
anything
up.
in the room, just
So
raise
I
your
guess
hand. I'll
we
get to you
should
next. Go ahead, Tracy.
I love when the
I guess we
left
can do it
brings
like
up
this,
that
I
day in
guess.
January, because you know what is often
I'll shrink it.
forgotten is January 20th, 2017,
There we
where
go.
coalition groups and anti-Trump
That should be
activists near
fine.
downtown Washington during the inauguration day smashed windows of businesses, created riots,
Why the
set
fuck did they wave
fires,
to me?
threw objects at people,
All right,
threw
I'm in the
objects
request.
at police, so much so that 230 of them were arrested for looting, for being out of control, rioting, and vandalism.
Timer started for 2 minutes. Once the timer
Seems
ends
like
but not up, we
there was
will find the
another
next
day
live.
in January too, huh? That one was from the left, my friend.
Okay. Go ahead, Chef.
I don't know why y'all keep trying to make it seem like y'all just got a drop the mic moment, man. That is far from the case. I mean, once again, we're talking about they were having the peaceful transfer of power. That's what this whole democracy is about. Even, okay, and I'm not moving the goalposts. If those people attack the Capitol in Minnesota, I think that is an act of treason. And that whatever prosecution the people faced on January 6th, they should face that as well. Now, mind you, the majority of the people that were facing the prosecution in the day in January, they were attacking police officers. It wasn't just because
not.
them trying to go inside
Doesn't
this
matter.
building.
Once the time's up,
majority of
we
those
will
charges
leave.
stem from the attacks that transpired
Once the
to
time's
the
up, we
police
will
officers.
leave.
So when you're trying to drop the mic, make sure you bring that up to the fold as well, because your argument falls flat whenever you try to bring
50
up
seconds.
that issue compared to we all saw hundreds of police officers being attacked. They needed the National Guard to come in.
I told you
Hold on 1
they were
second.
throwing
1
items at
second.
police.
Tracy, hold on. I'm gonna let you get your minute, and then Katie. Go ahead, Tracy.
I don't need a minute.
Yeah, I don't think we're
but
getting
I
up in
just
this
told
one.
you they were throwing items at police. Why
I
is
don't think
that
we're
any
getting up in
different
this
than what you're
one.
referring to? Please tell me.
Thank you guys for the
Because
gifts.
it's
I
not.
appreciate
It's
you.
the same.
WCL.
But just like everything else,
WCL.
the left cannot take accountability
Back.
for their shortcomings, for
Left
their
can't take
vandalism, for their
accountability?
rioting.
That's funny.
You're always standing back,
That's actually
pointing
hilarious.
the fingers, but you will never, ever take accountability. Ever. And I think that it's ridiculous, and you're disingenuous in your argument, because you are not consistent, sir. You are not consistent.
Time's up.
So
We're out.
everything you say from this point on has zero value to
We
it. Because number
is
one,
out.
we've shown you so many receipts. You've
Really
shown
not
us
trying to
nothing
do
except
the
a bunch
full
of
panel
jibber
ones
jabber.
because just
That's
a bunch
all
of
I've heard out of you
just
was
a
your
bunch
double
of
talking.
yap. Don't care for all the yapping. All right, let's see.
God bless you.
Didn't this fucker kick me? I think this guy kicked me before. Well, let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, Irish, for the horseshoes. Thank you so much, Irish. I appreciate you. Sorry, my computer's being glitchy. We're really going to have to upgrade for the next round of MAGA hunting. Okay, so let's go to this guy's live and see what he has to say. Okay.
Net dork. Are you online? Are you on your online radio?
Okay, cool. So anyway, we can block that maggot.
What a crash out! What a weird crash out.
I mean, why? How miserable do you have to be to do something like that?
What was that? I didn't even hear what he said. What did he say?
I'm trying to figure out how to go about his
busy,
prompt. Not sure how well you guys
gargling
can
his
see
dad's
it.
jizz.
But his prompt is it has 3 questions on it. 3.
The imagery.
Question number 1.
But yeah,
why should I be a liberal?
AJ'sRatRoom.com. Get your hoodie. It may take about. It's gonna take about.
I
3-4 weeks
don't.
to get to your house.
I don't really care to make people.
And then
This is where I differ from other people. I don't give a shit if people are liberal or not. I just care about you voting for good
What do you think
policies.
is going to happen?
You being liberal
Delays.
is irrelevant to me. So
And
I
don't complain
kind of forgot how to go
delays
about
when
that.
you order
Second
something in the
one,
middle of holidays,
what should I be
and then wanna
offended by
blame it on me,
today?
and then when it gets delivered, gonna complain about how his building collects packages.
Question 1, how much time you got?
How does
right.
how your building collect
And
packages?
would you date a Muslim?
How does that affect
The
me?
answer is
I
no
put
for
on
me
the delivery
because I don't
where to
do
go, and they
religion.
didn't follow. They left my shit outside.
But why would I have a whole argument?
They
or
put
debate
all
about
they
that?
leave all of y'all stuff outside. Clearly, that's
I don't know how to
what
go
your
about this
building
prompt.
does.
No, we got package lockers. You want to see the package
Yes,
lockers?
and it ended up in the package locker after
Oh,
they
you
were
fuck
let in the building.
Fuck it, I'm in the request.
By a resident.
Anyway,
Now, as of now, and then you talking about some why you don't just buy? Oh, we got somebody new. Hello, how you doing, Hector?
Yes, Hector. Why should I be a liberal?
Why should you be a liberal? I was trying to figure out actually how to go about answering that prompt. To be completely honest with you, I could care less whether people are liberal or not. I'm more so focused on what they vote on, and those policies could lean liberal, but it's irrelevant.
Why
to
does
me
that
if
matter
someone
to you?
vote or not. Say that again.
Why does it matter how I vote?
Because I would argue that how you vote is ultimately for the betterment of the country, regardless of people's political leanings or party.
I think most Americans vote for the betterment of their wallet and pocketbook.
Sure. And there are overall democratic policies that will benefit yourself personally and the majority of Americans.
Tell me a democratic policy that will benefit me, and you don't even know what my situation is. I want to hear this, Lee. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Hector.
sure. I would argue progressive tax systems would be better, but we can specifically look at Kamala Harris's tax plan. I think that would have been overwhelmingly better for the majority of Americans.
Like what stipulations on that tax plan would make my life better?
Well, the 29% corporate tax rate would be better than the 21% under the Trump administration.
So taxing more corporations so they charge more on products, that takes money away from me because I got to spend that money.
I'm sorry, what?
And lay off people.
That too.
I would argue that under Donald Trump's tax plan, we've still seen a mass amount of layoffs, whether due to AI or otherwise.
Well, now you just moved the goalpost.
No, I didn't, but I was just responding
No
to
one
the
was talking about
layoff.
AI. No one was talking about AI. You just added that.
I was just adding that on. I didn't move the goalposts. We're still
And
talking about the same thing. And then we
Are
can
we?
look under the previous administration, specifically before Donald Trump's first term, where the corporate tax rate was 35%, and we still had record-breaking amounts of job growth, median household incomes rose, so on and so forth.
What was median household during the previous admin?
The Biden administration?
Yeah.
I don't have the specific number. I can pull it up.
I just want to know, progressive
I know it
love
didn't
talking
fall.
about, progressive Democrats love talking about taxing the rich, and some of them even go as far as implementing a wealth tax. So,
You know what they also love to do? What, AJ? Go around what the fuck I want to talk about to bring up shit that they want to talk about.
yeah, why should AJ be a liberal so he don't get mad? And by you had to go to ajsrantroom.com.
So did just a quick Google search here. We can see the decline specifically from 2021 into 2022, which it was roughly
Decline?
60,000.
That's great.
Hector, you're out of order.
So
How? Oh, were you talking to someone else? My fault.
You out of order. You need that. Why you got to address the prompts, or why should AJ?
Or not. Look,
They dropped.
I run this. If you want to host a live about what the fuck the median income was in 1912, you can go do that.
I was asked the question,
Why 1912 specifically?
and I never meant.
Progressive tax
I
plan.
was
How the
asked
fuck
the
is that working out for
question
New York?
about the median household income under the Biden administration. I pulled up the information and answered the fucking question that you asked.
Motherfuckers want to rob more people who went out and built careers because you motherfuckers want to work at Wendy's for $3. That is your life choice, not mine.
I was asked a question. I answered the question. They dropped me. This is why.
So if you know you're being underpaid,
and now he's
that is
just
up to you to
ranting.
rectify.
So you don't want to have a conversation. You don't want to be challenged.
Sir.
Hector 2,
Back
MAGA
on
0.
AJ'sRantRoom.com.
Shut up.
Hector 2. MAGA 0.
Hey, yo, hold on. The lights off. Why the lights off?
Oh,
What's going
man.
Goodness
I always wanna
gracious.
sit up here.
Hold on.
No, you don't
I'm gonna
need
leave
to
a
tax
comment
people more.
first.
You need to stop being bums. You know what I loved? I should get that Paris Hilton shirt. Stop being poor.
Not poor. Po. P-O. Po.
All right. Let's find the next one.
You always gotta
Shut
make
your
these country.
funky asses up. This is why I say many of these Trump supporters just do this shit to grift. They're just here to fucking grift, bro. Any challenge, any sign of intelligence, bam, gone. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alrighty, let's find the next one.
God bless you.
Let's find the next one. Before we get into the next one, let me go and do this PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thems, and MAGA, welcome into the show, MAGA Hunting, episode 6. We go into Trump supporting spaces and debate them on their own turf. So far, we've been dropped from 2 MAGA panels because one didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, didn't like that I challenged them, and refused to give me any chance to speak unless I Googled something I already knew the answer to, and they clearly didn't. And the second one, upon asking me a question about the median household income under the Biden administration, I pulled up the information, and then they dropped me. So that's, it's been a great start. It's been a great start. Anti cases, if you guys want to support the stream, a couple ways you can do so. Send your daily heartbeats if you haven't already. If you're not following me, hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday after 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Share out the live with your friends and family. Repost, add it to your story. I already got Enzo. There's literally a video pinned on my profile. Already did Enzo. I'm trying not to do repeat offenders. I have a rule about that. Why would I go back into the same people's lives and go back and forth with them? That's stupid. I'm not doing that. If you want to go see me cook Enzo, go watch the pinned video on my TikTok profile. And I think it's the last video uploaded to YouTube. Guys, do share out the live, repost, add it to your story. Best way to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Whether it's following me on all the social media platforms, join the Discord community. We're over 640 members strong. Getting yourself some merchandise off the merch shop, such as the Make 2 + 2 = 4 again line, as you see behind you, because this shit ain't making sense so far. And then finally, you may donate directly to the links in the bio. Cash App and in PayPal and Venmo, Hector Talks with 2 R's, or PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. Let me find some maggots. We must come together and be patriots. I don't know if they are MAGA or not, but based off of how the right uses patriots, I'm going to assume that they are. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see. Living. I should have taken extra ashwagandha today. I should have taken some extra ashwagandha today, y'all, because I'm telling you, like what was that really? What is the point of hosting lives just to do that? Just to do that. Why is it not finding them? Hold on. Oh, got it. All right, we're in the next one.
Can I have more information on, is it VRNE?
I think everything's
showing. Yeah, VR,
VRNE,
and
good.
VRNE.
All right, good.
And E, okay.
Yeah, it's vocational rehabilitation and education. So if you used your Montgomery GI
W's in the chat to A1 Trades for the $10 super chat on YouTube. I appreciate you. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to you.
All of your education benefits. Right, you apply for VRNE.
I do have some more. I guess I'll read that off really quickly before we get in the request. W's in the chat to Johnson Tittles for the $2 Venmo. MAGA Hunting feels like landing in the movie Idiocracy. Real shit, dude.
Pay for you to get
real shit. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to Maze for the $4 Venmo towards your next boba / white guilt fund.
And you get housing allowance.
My last one wasn't even white, bro. Yep. That was the Black MAGA guilt fund. That was the Blacka guilt fund.
What's up?
That was the Blacka guilt fund. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get in the request. Let me set my timer
Chapter 35.
for 2 minutes. In the requests, we will not wait longer than 2 minutes.
For
school.
Do this here.
Okay. So
when did your dad get out?
Yes, you're too old.
Is it not?
No, I
Sorry,
know.
Angel, you're too old.
No, in the fine print. Okay, I read in the fine print that you know, if you're a single mom and or below poverty or something like
Angel, I know this person.
Are
She's
you a
following me.
veteran? I'm
better not
just
snitch.
asking for clarification. Are you a vet?
No.
The person at the top of the panel, I know them. Live paused. A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves the kids and never stops. I love Rebo growing up. I'm curious because I have not a mutual, but they're following me and they're a mod in here. So I'm not quite sure if they're MAGA. Not quite sure. Anyway, we got 50 seconds left before we go to the next one. She's gonna snitch? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Fire theme song for real? It really is. It really is. They teacupped and yeah, it's still not back. I'm not sure. 30 seconds left before we move on to the next one. What up, Santana? We had a fun start, Santana. We've had a fun start.
God bless
Thank you, Linda, for the gifts. I appreciate you. Like, literally haven't even really been able to get any of our shit off. It's crazy how quick they are ready to drop people when they give them the slightest bit of intelligence. They was like, this nigga's too well spoken. I don't like how much knowledge this nigga's displaying.
Qualify for that.
Time's up.
Recommend contacting the
Going to the
benefits
next one.
specialist.
Going to the next one. Texas for Trump. Didn't we already do Texas for Trump before? Let's talk about this guy. Trump issues. Liberals request up. This one is going to be a pain in my ass because it's a full panel. But let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get here. Guys, if you're in the MAGA Hunting chat, please feel free to share any lives that you find, or you can send those lives in the live chat in the Discord server. Chilly. Ooh, it's chilly in here. Okay, got this one. They say liberals request on up. I guess that's me.
Cameron, since you have that law up, will you look and see if
I guess that's me.
mandates that all current registered voters have to re-register?
Okay, yeah, let me look at that.
And here, I don't know if it was
Because they
she chose or Malone said that. Show the proof, dude. All you're doing is showing your opinion.
Guess I'll get up in the request.
Empirical evidence. Show the actual.
Alrighty.
And they provided as anecdotal. You say I live in California, so it must happen.
Yeah, and they
Timer
audited
started. 2 minutes. See if we get in here.
Require all currently registered voters to immediately register, but it mandates proof of U.S. citizenship when updating
I think they're
registration or
talking about
certain
the
voting
say
activities.
that.
So if you move or something, then yes.
Yes.
But not the one.
Pretty
Not
sure
if you're
they're talking
already
about the say
registered
that,
like
yeah.
me. I don't have to go do it.
What if you had a name change?
Registered do
What
not
if you
have to
get-
re-register immediately after
What
the
if you
same
got
period.
married? What if you got married as a woman and you changed your
Then
name?
you go get your ID changed. I've done it 3
No,
times.
you have
Big
to
deal.
do. You have to do the registration.
Not
No,
that
you
hard.
don't. You just change your ID, you idiot.
No, that's not true, and
It's
that's
not
name
that
calling.
hard.
Whoa,
We've been doing
And
it
host
all the
that's
time.
name
About that, bro.
Whoa,
That's name
host, no,
calling.
I got dropped, right? I got dropped.
That's name
I kind of hope they don't let
right?
me up because I'm not going to enjoy this
Let me
conversation.
finish.
I don't like having to
Voters who have
compete with
already
other people,
registered do not have to re-register
particularly when they don't
under
know
the
what they're
SAVE Act.
talking
However, the
about.
law introduces documentary proof of citizenship
And I don't know how
requirements
many of
apply
these people are
whenever a
MAGA,
voter
so it's going to be a
updates their
fuck ton of over
registration, such
talking.
as changing address,
Exact.
political party, or other registration information. This means while existing registrants
All right, 60
registrations
seconds.
remain valid,
60 seconds,
any
we'll find the next
modification
one.
triggers the need to provide
Gosh,
documents
I'm
like a
fucking-
U.S. passport, birth certificate, whoopee
Did the
do,
SAVE Act pass?
or
No,
a national
SAVE Act did not
Everybody
pass.
has those.
Oh,
It's in the
it's
Senate.
not
It
the
was installed in the Senate.
certificate
It did
as
not
an
pass.
adult.
Wait, but
It's not
host,
hard
can
to get
host,
someone
can
who
we
does
like
the health
drop
department.
She
Patriot?
said she's been married 3 times. I didn't hear that shit.
Wait, Patriot, you called him an idiot. Isn't that not allowed?
No. Listen, I understand divorces happen. I understand. You know.
I didn't say that.
Whatever. Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. This is not gonna be super left of me. If you've been divorced 3 goddamn times, it's a you problem. I know.
Yeah, so that's your strike. No more Patriot. Patriot can't call me an idiot anymore. Okay.
First time I can, you know, shit happens, right? Especially with men, they're lying to deceitful. Second time, you know, yeah, shit can happen again. Third time, what the fuck are we doing?
Malone's.
I didn't use it. What?
If anyone in the chat has been married 3 times, I'm sorry,
Stupid enough to say that.
but it's crazy. I'm just saying.
Nobody heard anything. She's trying to make
Time's
it
up. All right.
Hey,
Let's find the next one.
I heard it loud and clear.
Nobody said the hard R.
I'm just saying, guys. 3 times is fucking diabolical.
I didn't say that.
Nobody said that.
Like, ugh. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. The fuck is this? Also, shout out to Manny. Shout out to Manny. Thank you, Manny, for sending those lives. Did I respond to Olive? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got the Dame's Live. The last time I was at Dame's Live, he had a full panel of a bunch of people acting like fucking monkeys, bro. His shit was crazy. We'll see, though. I'll find that in a second. Is he just doing like full panels? Is he doing one-on-ones? What is he doing? What is this person's user? I don't know. I'm gonna type all this shit in. Hold on. They literally have a user and a bunch of numbers as their thing. Give me a second. Did I do that one? YZ4E3 and search. Got him. All right, we are in the next one. Ooh, I think I need to cut this off. Yes, I do. Okay.
A brain when it's born.
I am in the request.
Exactly.
Timer started.
Damn, I guessed right. I was not expecting that.
Got it.
This one ought to be fun.
1 for 1, man.
Is this Trump's tie?
Nope.
Oh, WH2 ain't Trump's tie?
What's up, Hector?
What up, Hector?
Hello. Do you need my agency?
No.
Oh.
Are you over 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
So
we're not worried about that.
I guess I'll answer your prompt here. Do you agree with ICE being at airports? Do you agree with ICE being at airports?
Oh, it does say at. Good catch.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's stupid AI things, I guess. But the answer is no. I do not agree with ICE being at the airports. I think it's a waste.
So you don't think customs should be a port of entry?
No. Not in in replacement of TSA for one, because I can't do TSA's job. And B, there are airports. They're one of the safest places in the United States.
That's not what I asked you, sir.
Huh?
I asked you if immigration customs enforcement agents should be at a port of entry.
Not at an airport port of entry. There would be more entries they can be at.
What's the difference? What's the difference then? You don't think ICE belongs at a port of entry just because it's an airport?
I mean, if ICE is going to be at a port of entry, it would be.
Hold on, Hector. Hold on. We're talking about immigration and customs enforcement.
Yeah.
Where would you enforce immigration and customs?
It will literally anywhere. You can do that.
Literally anywhere except for where they're going to do it at the port of entry? That's your argument right now, bro? They should do it anywhere except the port of entry.
I don't know why you're yelling. That's not what I said.
Because you're a fucking idiot, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, Hector,
pissed me off.
I'm really trying.
Oh my God.
I'm really trying to understand what you're saying here. I'm trying to follow your logic, but the math isn't mathing for me. So, like, why can't they be at airports, or why shouldn't they be?
So the reason why I'm saying they shouldn't be standing around at airports is because their job.
Well, you didn't say they were standing around. You said they were doing TSA's job. So which is it?
No, I said, let me be super clear here. Please listen closely to the words coming out of my mouth. That is what they are.
Don't be snide. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Keep everybody calm, but don't make snide comments.
Started yelling at me. So anyway.
Well, that's because you're stupid, dude. And you're being stupid.
Right.
You're still being fucking stupid. You're getting dumber by the fucking second.
So instead of standing around at airports,
come up here and insult me to prove that you're not fucking stupid by being stupider.
Muted.
You fucking overtalk me.
But isn't it an international airport,
What kind of
a port
fucking
of
home were
entry?
you raised in? Didn't your father teach you not to speak while other people are talking? You don't understand the basic concept of not interrupting and over talking people? And you want to be on a TikTok panel? Just stay there and shut the fuck up. What's up, Manuel?
You done crashing out?
Shut up, motherfucker. Didn't you hear me?
Did you actually
drop?
I can answer.
Bye. Hey, Manuel, how's it going?
Damn.
Interesting. I also disagree with the prompt.
Cool. Can you
I was
explain?
just trying to figure out what his position was. Like, I couldn't follow him.
Maybe you can't follow where I'm going with the conversation because you don't give me the chance to fully finish my fucking points.
So why do you think they shouldn't be?
Did that ever occur to you? Maybe you have to fully hear people's arguments before you crash the fuck out.
The division that typically goes at the airports, we have CBP.
Stick around for a
which
little
is
bit.
At the
See what they do
airports,
to
as
Manny.
well as TSA air marshals. ICE is typically interior and does not patrol or does routine work at the airports.
God bless you.
That ICE does work at the airport.
Thank you, Corey. Appreciate you.
Does not do routine work at the
Typically,
airports.
you don't think they typically? So now I have to
This
ask.
guy's a
with the word
fucking
typically.
hothead.
Do
He's
you
just
think
ready to
that
go
ICE
off
is
for
typically at the
More often
airports?
than not. No, ICE is not.
I think you're wrong,
HSI
sir.
is the one.
Here, let's
Why
talk,
was he
Manuel.
so angry?
Is an international airport a port of entry?
Yes.
And you don't think customs enforcement is at a port of entry normally?
This would be CBP, yes.
So,
CBP and ICE are not the same
so you
thing.
think only the border patrol is at the airport right now?
I didn't say.
You think only the border patrol?
I didn't say USBP. I said CBP.
What's the difference, bro? You're gonna fucking sit here and play games with me until I back you into a corner, and you have to admit that ICE is already at the airport.
Okay, so the difference is.
ICE is already at the airport, Manuel.
Okay, so
because it's a port of entry, and ICE handles what? Immigration and customs.
Okay, so
And another fun fact: every
W's in the chat to
that has
A1
an
for the
airport
another
that has a
$10
really
super
form
chat.
of immigration
Fuck Donald
at
Trump. Get the
every
baby
airport.
effects going because all these cultists do is
that
cry.
USBP
That part.
is-
I'm still shocked at the fact
sitting here
that
trying to tell me
he
that
asked
ICE
2 or
doesn't
3
belong at the
questions.
port of
Upon me
entry.
getting to answer it,
That's
he
the most
crashes
ignorant fucking thing I've
the
ever heard.
fuck
Not to mention
out.
the fact that your reasoning was because
Moderators, do I have any
people shouldn't be
moderators
there
on the YouTube
typically
side? If you
because
guys can
they're
do me
not
the
there.
favor, because
They're
I'm
not
trying to
there
keep my
typically, but they are.
I'm trying to keep
Because they
everything
enforce
smooth.
customs.
If you guys can do me a
They're
favor,
always
only if you
at the
can,
fucking
mods on the
airport,
YouTube side,
So
can
the
you screenshot all the
13,000
super chats
field
and
agents,
send it to the
ICE
mod
still
chat in
agents
Discord
that we have in the United
so I can read it
States
from
do
there?
not
Because if I keep another tab up to read everything,
Well, not all 13,000,
it's gonna slow down my computer.
But
too
if you
much.
think
I would
nobody
appreciate
from
it.
ICE is at the fucking airport,
HSI is the ones that are at the airports.
holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit, this guy. Do you think ICE has jurisdiction at the airport, dude?
I never stated that.
I'm asking you.
I never stated they didn't.
Can you answer the question? Does ICE have jurisdiction at the airport?
Can you define what jurisdiction?
Yes or no
Fucking
question.
punk. You are a fucking loser. Get the fuck out of here. Don't ever fucking
Kicked
come
him.
back. Yes or no question 3 fucking times in a row. And this guy wants to argue about CBP is at the airport. Everybody except for ICE is at the airport. No,
Kicked
motherfucker.
him.
ICE is at the fucking airport.
Oh
They've
my
been at the
god!
airport. No, it's a crash
These
out.
people
Call it
are
that, whatever.
fucking.
But you couldn't answer my question. 'Cause
Whew.
you're a big bro loser. So goodbye.
All right, let's see who this
Can't have a real
is.
fucking conversation. I don't want to fucking talk to your bitch ass.
So for
There goes
anyone
request up.
interested in
MAGA
this, is
America
just for
first.
people
All right.
joining in.
This
ICE
one's gonna
has
be a
always been
plague,
at the airports,
but
and with this
it ought to be
movement
fun.
here, it's
Then, when I said what I said, if you listen closely to words come out of my mouth, hey, don't be disrespectful, da da da. This motherfucker crashed out. He's the one who's crashed out. You stupid. You this, and that. I'm like, bro, damn, I was answering your question. Chill. But yeah, that's MAGA for you. That's MAGA for you. And I just love how, and I'm going to do a compilation of this stream. We're just going to do a compilation of the clips from MAGA hunting. And we're just going to go back to back, drop, drop, drop. No one can say I wasn't civil. No one can say I wasn't trying to have a conversation. Literally was. And these motherfuckers got in their feelings. All right, here's the next one. Excuse me. Knock out the horseshoes, guys. Knock out the horseshoes. We got 23 more of those left before I reset the goal. Follow me if you're not hitting that follow button in the top left corner. Send your daily heart meets. Share the live with your friends and family.
What did you vote
Repost,
for
add it to your
Kamala
story.
Harris? Answer the question. Why the hell did you vote for that bitch? Wow.
Oh God.
A better option than what we
I'm in the request.
God bless you. A way better option.
Thank you guys for the
Really?
gifts.
Oh, so a better option than when she sat there
God
and
bless
said,
you.
"How dare we say Merry Christmas? How dare we?" Really? That's the better option? To disavow Merry Christmas itself? The holiday that this country believes in?
I'm just gonna throw.
Anthony, did you watch the video?
Kind of. I couldn't get to the part where he came in, but that's okay.
Okay.
You see Anthony's
not-
picture there? That's going to be his new
That was-
campaign poster when he runs for office.
Hey, you don't remember when Kamala Harris said at a podium when she was giving her speech, I think during when she was running, she turned around and said, "How dare we say Merry Christmas? How dare we?" Like it was like appalling for people to wish one another a Merry Christmas and around the holiday.
Selective memory.
Hector, how old are you? Who'd you vote for?
Hector, undo your mic.
28 and Madam Vice President Kamala Harris.
And of course,
She's not the vice president now, so you can't say that.
Sure.
So, all right, we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna play a little game here. So, we're gonna ask.
Dark, I got a question for you, Dark, before you start. So by the time you get to Tehran, there's going to be nothing left to govern.
No.
Oh my God! Enough of this. We are signing a deal.
I'm
So
sorry.
I get-
Can I get a comment on something someone said, or do I have to wait for
So
a
when
Hector, hold on a second. Hold on.
Hector, hold on. We're going to tell you. We're going to
Hold
throw
on.
something at you.
I wanted to experiment.
We're gonna play a little game. It's called "Don't Tap Out." So, everyone on the panel that is with us on our, so we got me, Anthony. Actually, we get the host first, then Anthony, then Dark, then Blue, then DHS, then Raven. Are all gonna ask you a question of why you voted for Kamala. And you are not gonna. You are not.
It's called.
Go
Her
ahead.
name is
I want to clear
Kamala.
one thing up
Do you
before
hear
you
me?
get started on the game. I want to clear one thing up. I will admit that Kamala Harris did do one very good thing, and she was very good at it.
Saw that
She asked
coming.
Willie Brown what it was.
She smoked the pipe.
So, all right, Wolves. Host, you're up first. Ask him a fucking question.
So, Wolves, do you agree with how the job that Kamala Harris did as the border czar, leaving the border wide ass open? Were you good with that?
My interest is justice, Mr. Gibbs.
Undo your mic.
Hector. Oh,
God bless you.
Yes.
Oh, no, I thought it was Hector. I'm sorry. Wolves. How did she do as the border czar, Wolves?
Why are we talking about a person who's not in office right now? Let's
Answer
talk
the
about
question.
the person who is in office.
Answer my question.
No, I am not. Because
I guess the fucking game is over for you, bitch.
All right, Hector.
I have no comment for the question.
Hector, how did she do as the border czar, Hector?
She was not.
She was not.
W.
So let me ask you this, Hector. Let me ask you this: What are two major accomplishments that she accomplished during the Biden administration with helping Biden run the country?
So we're just gonna dance her off. We're just gonna jump off the borders. Our point now. We're not gonna address that.
Well, no, you just said she didn't. So I want you to give me three.
I was wanting to unpack the reasons why what you said was incorrect.
Go ahead. Well, okay, so tell me why she wasn't a border czar when he came out of the vice president's mouth with the HHS secretary sitting in front of him, and to the right was Lloyd Austin, who was the defense secretary.
No, she actually never said that she was a border czar, and Joe Biden never appointed her the border czar.
Yeah, he did.
Freed her to run the border situation.
Adrian, pull up the video.
I know there's no audio. It's saying the live is paused because the host teacupped, but I can still hear them from. Oh, it should be back.
Yeah, you can't
When they
take that
teacup,
off.
you can't hear them.
President Biden's mouth. He was putting her in charge of the border. I will grant you, he did not say the word border czar, but he did place her in charge of the border.
Then Anthony, tell me how Donald Trump is fixing it.
We've had 0 illegal crossings.
This is from C-SPAN.
0.
Wow,
This is from
wow.
C-SPAN. There is a video of fucking
You guys are
Biden
fucking-
saying, shut up. This is a video of Biden saying she's the fucking border czar. You fucking liberals are stupid. You're dumb as fucking shit. You don't even fucking know what your people
We're
were.
not the ones
You don't know
sitting in
what's...
the
Shut up.
race
I'm
racer,
gonna
so-
shut up. Everybody shut up.
video
I'm gonna
doesn't
start
say-
dropping you. I didn't ask you to fucking respond yet, okay? When I ask you to fucking respond, then I want you to respond. Till then, shut your lips. So, she was the border czar.
What
There's
are
a
you gonna
video
do
on
if
this...
I don't shut my lips?
Go fuck off, then. So she was appointed by Joe Biden as the border czar. There's a video where they're at the White House and he's doing that. If you don't like that, if you disagree with that, that's a you problem. Now again, Hector, answer my question. How do you feel she did as the border czar?
I want to say again that she wasn't in the video that you have before.
Okay, if you don't fucking answer my fucking
I literally
question
answered it.
about how she fucking handled the border, were you good with it? Your next fucking response either needs to be yes or no.
She didn't handle the border.
Dropped!
How many times do I have to say that? I answered your question.
Stupid fucking piece of shit. You fucking... God almighty, I can't say what I want to say right now. You fucking liberals are a bunch
Guys,
of fucking
if you look at the bottom of the
okay?
thumbnail, you'll see a
fucking
black-looking
dumb as a bag
bald
of
man.
hammers, all right?
This isn't Joe Biden
stupid
calling
people
her the border czar. Not to
know what
mention
your
the fucking thing here.
fucking
You guys can't read it.
morons.
I can. Hold on. Let me
shit
see how
for brains,
available
I
it is to you.
swear.
Hold
Projection
on.
much?
Hold on.
No,
You guys can't read it. I'll read it for
jackass.
you.
If I-
Kamala
if I
Harris, she's the
drop you,
current vice president for our country. She's also the border czar. Now, that was dubbed by your boss. You see, on March 21st, 2021, President Biden tasked Vice President Kamala Harris with solving the border crisis and finding. That's the tagline there that you guys can't read.
Yes, you do.
That is someone's commentary. That is not her being or being appointed the border czar.
Okay.
Hey, you're gonna act like you got some fucking common sense. You're gonna act like
I'm
you're
acting
gonna act
like-
like you have some sense, or I'm gonna fucking drop you.
Acting like the host. Drop me, bitch. I'm acting like the host.
Bye, bitch.
Alrighty. And he got dropped anyway. Also, he should be over here then on his backup or something if he's MAGA hunting with me, because I'm not sticking around after I get dropped. Oh my god. These people are degenerates. These people are degenerates. Hold on. Let me check a couple of things here. Look, how does she do as a border czar? She's not the border czar. Oop, here's a commentary of her being a border czar. That doesn't make her the border czar. Okay, dropped. How fucking pathetic. Listen, you know what? I will never, ever take advice or criticism from anyone on their side about how I ever run my lives again. Because these fuckers are allowed to talk and spit out all their bullshit far too much. We substantiate everything that we say. And we can't say shit on their panels before we get dropped. And they can pull out some straight bullshit. Means nothing. Means nothing. Alrighty, so let's move on to the next one. Let's see what we can get. That was not fun. Let's see. Jump. What's happening in Dame's live here? I'm not doing this. No. Oh, we just did that one. We just did this one. And oh wait, that's 4. That's 4, right? Yeah. Hector 4, MAGA 0. Hector 4, MAGA 0. All right, I gotta find some lives. Give me a second. I gotta find some lives. Give me a second. Oh, this guy is live, but he blocked. I guess he unblocked me, because I remember this guy blocked me, so he must have unblocked me. This person's doing battles. MAGA repent. No, that's not a thing. Hello, MAGA PR conservative. Puerto Rican conservative. Oh God. All right. Alrighty, let's go to his and see what's up. Let's go to his and see what's up. Hate it when they fuck with my boy Captain America like
those
this.
in the military, those that are like ill and sick and can't get out of bed, like you still have those things that's always existed. Like early man, like those people can still vote the way it has to vote, but every day it would be just no mail ballot, same day vote.
All right, I'm in the request.
Like it used to be.
This shit is so stupid, and
Like,
it's only to make it easy for the illegals.
I remember when we were younger.
Double tap the screen, guys. Continue to double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 250K. Let's do that within the next 10 to 15 minutes. Double tap the screen. Knock out the gift. Go there for the journey. Share out the live to friends and family. Repost, add it to your story. Send your daily heartbeats. Obviously, follow me. Follow me. We don't have a schedule for MAGA hunting because they're so chicken shit. We just do it at random. So if you want to know when we're doing this, just hit that follow button, and you'll know every single time we're about that business. And check out the links in the bio for the best ways to support the platform. Whether it's getting yourself some merchandise off of the shop, join the Discord community, follow me on all the other social media platforms, including YouTube, which we're dual streaming to now. Excuse me. And donating directly to the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Hector Talks with 2 R's, or PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the Tube side, you can send a super chat or a super sticker. Those of you on the Tube side, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notification bells on your way in or on your way out, and you may send a super chat or sticker if you want to support. I'm in the request. Let me start the
all
timer
those
here.
like late counting ballots. Just say.
I want them to explain how Cato and Heritage Foundation proves them wrong in voting. That part.
That's insane to me.
That
but
part.
Whatever.
I think I'm gonna go 2020 election.
But remember,
And can you
I think the next
can
panel
you
we're gonna go
update
the
real
2020
ID?
election route.
Like, if I'm because by the way, Boricua, we're going to PR.
Oh, what?
I'm in the request.
I got bamboozled.
We're
I
talking
said
to their
yes.
friends.
Tickets were bought.
Let me
and
out, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were the one opposed? You was the one that was pushing back on it?
Yeah, I don't fly.
She's scared to fly.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I haven't been to Puerto Rico in over 40 years.
Wow.
No, like 40. Like, yeah.
Should I open with some bullshit if they let me up? Should I open with some bullshit?
Are y'all going as tourists or family?
Because these are Puerto Ricans for Trump.
I'm going to see my brother.
And Trump didn't even know he was the president of Puerto Rico.
Wow. Damn, I know he's going to be excited.
Yeah, he is.
These are Puerto Ricans for Trump.
Going back to that.
And Trump didn't even know
what I said
he was
again,
the president
like,
of Puerto
I'm
Rico.
gonna end up changing the name when we get
I'm
back.
just
Am I
saying.
going to be able to apply?
Yeah.
And I feel like if I say that,
Yeah,
they're gonna kick me.
It's a regular license. It's just enhanced.
See, that's what I was going to say when y'all talking about the real ID, right? I think I have a real ID because mine has the star on it.
33
but
seconds.
I never
It might be.
I don't think
I never did
they
anything
really want to
different.
talk to anyone else.
God bless you.
I'm still in the
Special
request.
to get it.
Thank you, Desi,
I mean,
for
I don't know,
the hand heart. I
maybe
appreciate you.
certain
Thank you,
states, they
Shauna.
automatically
Thank you,
send it,
Linda.
or
Thank you,
maybe you
Vernie.
check
Thank you
it
guys for your
because
gifts.
you
Make sure you're
removed
sending your daily heartbeats
it.
as
They know
well.
you did that?
Yeah, because remember I told you
Make sure you guys are sending your daily heartbeat as well.
I couldn't see the
They're not letting me up.
fucking eye chart.
Sometimes I wonder if some of these people know
I
me.
got my license back. It had the because I had to do it in December. my
Sometimes I
birthday.
wonder.
And it had the my shit got the
All
star
right.
on it, but I don't
Time's
remember
up.
doing
We're
any-
out.
I didn't give them any
Let's
extra
find
paperwork or anything.
another one.
No. You don't have to give extra paperwork. I think you may
Why
have checked
does
the boxes.
America
Or
coddle
your
white
state
supremacy?
automatically,
They
like,
are
starting a certain
friendlies.
year, everyone gets nothing but the real ID. That might be
What
it
is
as well.
this one?
I don't know what the rules is with your state.
MAGA
Like, I don't
supporter.
know. I gotta see. I'm always cautious.
Oh boy! Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. This guy is gonna drop me. They're all gonna drop me, but this guy's probably not gonna last long. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have much faith
in the last year that you
And I'm
think would be
in the
good?
request.
Nah, man, that dude crazy.
He's really gonna make me
Starting
follow
wars with
him.
everybody. He's snatching up these kids on the street, man.
I guess I'll follow your funky
I
ass
seen it.
and unfollow you with the
Now
quickness.
that shit is gangster, but I can't say the president should be doing that.
What about getting people off our streets that are not supposed to be here?
I think that's some propaganda.
Why you say that?
Because it's
I
in
mean,
their
he
best
did it.
interest for us to think that illegal immigrants are the problem.
You don't think they are?
Absolutely not. Have you ever met a
So-
Mexican who wasn't nice? They always smiling
Yeah.
and shit. They just happy to be there.
They're nice. But
It's
what
these
about
damn snow roaches that be killing my vibe and shit.
But what about the fact that they're coming into our country illegally?
Yeah.
I don't think they give a fuck about decorum here. I'm just gonna speak.
Like, don't you think that needs to be stopped?
And I'm Hispanic. I vote for Trump. What do you have to say about that, Sharky?
Well, no, I support Trump, you know, because.
But what do you have to say about his like comments saying that you shouldn't be here type shit?
No, he didn't say that. No. I never heard him say that.
You guys like Trump?
Yes, sir.
I'm curious. Why do you guys like Trump?
He's doing what's right for the country. He's putting
He's done a lot of good
Americans
stuff for us.
Don't you guys find it hysterical that the president of the United States, for as much as he talks about election integrity, is the only president to have jeopardized election integrity?
Facts.
So, which presidential election are we talking where he jeopardized
Donald
the
Trump,
election?
2020 election. He's attempting to do it for the midterms in 2026, and he definitely did it alongside Elon Musk in 2024.
No, just people realize that we don't need a repetition of the last 4 years.
Not
I
to
don't
mention
think
he's in the Epstein files.
Yeah, I don't think we need the world's richest man alongside the presidential candidate doing $1 million raffles for people who vote.
Well, people woke up and realized that the media was lying to them, and they said, "No, we're gonna ride with Trump. We're on the Trump train."
Yeah, you're just gonna completely dance over what I just said.
No, Elon Musk did not buy his presidency. Elon Musk.
I didn't say he bought his
Really?
presidency, at least not definitively. We can definitely look at the fact that having that man alongside Donald Trump was a huge aid. And then when you do things like what I mentioned in certain states, that can be an example of jeopardizing election integrity. Not to mention the SAVE Act and several other bills and executive orders that they've put forward has been threatening election integrity in the United States.
How is SAVE Act? How is the SAVE Act threatening election integrity?
Because the premise of the SAVE Act is to stop undocumented migrants from voting, and we
Exactly.
can see
We
historically
should not
that's
have
not the case.
undocumented migrants from voting.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
they don't. We have a very
And
secure
also,
election
we need
process.
voter ID laws to stop illegals from voting.
Undocumented migrants cannot vote.
They can. In some states that don't require voter ID, they can.
Incorrect. States that do not require voter ID have other ways of authenticating
Sorry,
if you
something's
are an
not
American
right.
citizen.
If it's still like this in a few minutes, you can try troubleshooting in the Google Home app. You can also try unplugging your device and plugging it back in.
Shut up, Alexa. Anyways.
Why do you guys believe undocumented migrants are out here voting in droves in our elections?
He just called on his friend.
Hey, Paul.
Huh? Yeah.
Explain to... You're from Illinois, right? You're from Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Does Governor Pritzker require voter ID?
No.
There you go, Hector.
You do understand that voter ID has not been a thing in certain states for decades, and we still have other ways of authenticating if you're an American citizen or not. Those same
Yeah,
blue
but
states that don't have voter ID,
Governor
where Trump
Pritzker of
supporters voted for
Illinois.
Donald Trump in
Listen,
2017, are the same states now.
we need voter ID to for many reasons, sir. We need it because we have to know who they are when they vote. We have to know that they're legal citizens.
You already do. No one can just walk up to a voting booth and vote. That's not how that works.
You'd be surprised.
I wouldn't be, because it's against the law.
Hector, you'd be surprised how many people just go up and vote.
Yeah, if they go up and vote, it means they have the right documentation to vote. You have to be registered. That requires a couple pieces of ID there. And then you would have to you have to be an American citizen. You have to have some type of state ID, birth certificate. There's plenty other things you can use to verify whether you're a citizen or not. And that's how you would vote. And they're not bent on a voter ID. I would love for you to ask Trump supporters in Illinois, in Minnesota, in California, how they vote and how their votes are, or how their identity is verified without a voter ID. Are you guys just now being made aware of the fact that voter IDs have not been necessary?
No, of course not.
That's why Trump's changing it. He's making sure that people have voter ID.
Again, you're just completely dancing over the fact that it's not needed. And quite frankly, to say that would jeopardize the votes of women in particular, and would make it difficult for people in certain communities to be able to vote.
How?
Easy, cool. So I can give you an example of something that just took place here in Texas, where I reside. The state of Texas decided to give up sensitive voter data over to the DOJ to investigate potentially booting people off of their records. Despite the fact that I'm a legal citizen and I am a voter, registered, I could have been booted off the process for our midterms election happening right now because they could have seen some error, such as I moved in the month of March. Everything's still legal and registered, but that change of address is something they could have used to kick me off.
So what is your point in all this then?
My point is the SAVED Act jeopardizes legal citizens from voting and puts them through unnecessary labor to get registered again if they're booted off. Not to mention, in order to get these IDs, someone's going to have to pay for it. And if the government isn't doing it, then it can be considered a poll tax. And a poll tax is unconstitutional.
Well, why do you think we had to? Why do you think everybody had to get a real ID then?
Everyone didn't. Or I believe if it's specifically in the state of Texas, they put it in your driver's license now. And to fly, you have to have one or a different form of ID or pay an additional fee. That's all.
Right. But the purpose of the real ID is to also prove that you're an American citizen.
Okay. What does that have to do with the voter ID?
I'm just saying, like, if that's
ID being required to show you're an American citizen when you do certain things is nothing new. We're just saying we have more than enough IDs already when it comes to voting. An additional one will not make our elections more secure.
But also, the real ID doesn't prove that you're a U.S. citizen. Just a FYI.
If they got fake IDs.
No, the real ID, that's the new thing out, right? It helps you with flying and stuff of that nature. It doesn't prove that you're a U.S. citizen. It's just another
I saw your
ID
message, Queen.
card
Thank you.
that they call the real ID now, and I guess, and they put a star on it, I believe it is, and charge you more for it. It doesn't prove that you're a U.S. citizen.
Well, I got my I got my real ID for free. I didn't have to pay nothing for it.
I didn't say I didn't. The thing was, you made it that the real ID. You said the real ID prove that you're a U.S. citizen. It don't.
So why did we have to get real IDs then if we're not
Because
proving that
it was originally when they implemented it, it was for flights.
Okay.
Doesn't prove that you're a U.S. citizen though.
So, but what if you're an illegal alien and you come into this country? You need to have a real ID. You can't just come here without a real ID.
Well, no. Also, in order to get a real ID, you would have to be a legal resident or someone with lawful permanent residence. So you'd already have to have a legal status to get a real ID. So real ID is not something that's going to make our elections more secure or prove citizenship, as Naquan was saying.
But it could.
Okay, let me repeat myself. You have to have legal status to get the real ID. So the real ID is not a determining factor in showing if you're legal or not, because that would already be a prerequisite to get the ID.
So how are these illegals voting then?
They aren't. They're not.
They are.
Are you guys aware of the Heritage Foundation?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go to the Heritage Foundation. You can look up about 40 years of data of undocumented migrants somehow voting in elections, and that number is insignificant.
How are they voting if they don't have no proof of who they are? You can't just vote without proof.
Certain things slip through the cracks. No system is perfect, despite that, if we have 40 years of data showing the votes aren't over what is it, Naquan? Is it between 80 to 120 over the last 40 years? Then it's showing that we're just wasting our time nitpicking at something like that.
It was 20 that the Heritage Foundation.
God bless you.
Which is one per year. Fucking obsolete. That's a waste of money, in my opinion. If it's only 20 people you found in the last 20 years, I got to look up to 41. But I know for sure the Heritage Foundation did a study, and for 20 years they only found 20 people that were undocumented that tried to vote. And we pour millions into that.
Something tells me you guys have believed this just because it came out of Donald Trump's mouth.
No, we believe it because it's true.
Okay. So if all of these undocumented migrants are voting in elections, and that's the reason why Biden won in 2020 or whatever, how did Trump win in 2024?
Because more people started to realize that, this person is actually going to do a better job than Joe Biden or anybody else could do.
Got you. So people just woke up and realized it, and the undocumented migrants who did not lean that way just gave up on elections.
Basically.
Yeah, it's
fucking
stupid. So I was saying 40-something years, Naquan, is because the earliest documentation that they had was in the 80s.
Yeah, I didn't look into that one. Somebody was telling me about that one. The only one I did look into so far was the 20 people, 20 years, which is freaking under 1%, and we pay millions into that, investigating that. That's a waste of money.
Those may have been in regards to convictions. Some of the actual convictions versus things we may have found later on that didn't lead to anything, but yeah.
Hi, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
So I have a real ID, and I read the act, and unless that real ID says I am a United States citizen, which I had to show my birth certificate to get the real ID, the real ID doesn't count. And it doesn't, my real ID from Indiana does not say U.S. citizen on it. So I'd have to use it and my birth certificate all over again to be able to register to vote.
But you got the real ID. When you go up to vote, you just show
No,
your ID.
under the new law, no, it doesn't count because my real ID does not say I'm a United States citizen. And according to the law, the document has to say you're a United States citizen. So my real ID is not enough to be able to vote with under the new law.
What law is
That's
the SAVE Act?
The SAVE Act. Host, have you not read the SAVE Act? You can use your passport, your birth certificate, and I believe something else, not real ID.
Yeah, you can't use the real ID unless it says United States.
Debbie's in the chat to
citizen,
A1
and it
Trades for
doesn't.
another $10 super
Here's
chat. Hats
another
off to you, my
little
boy Hector. I
shocker.
couldn't do it. Too much tough talk and
Let's
too
say
much
we
ignorant
do
talk.
implement the
Yeah, well,
SAVE
these
Act.
guys are, they just don't know
It's
things. They're
going
just
to
listening,
affect
which is
more
cool.
red states
But
than
I'm
blue
not being
states because
challenged.
if you look up the people that
I'm not
actually
being
have
challenged. I'm
passports,
bored.
the
I'm so
percentage are
bored.
higher in the blue states than in red states.
Yeah.
Blue state people tend
Oops,
to
looks like
travel
some more
more.
to read off. My fault.
But
Debbie's in
even
the
then, it
chat
violates
to
the
Michael
24th
for the
Amendment.
$15 PayPal.
Amendment
Hopefully you
is
get. Hopefully you will get some that have some intellect
comes down
and
to
can
poll
actually have a
tax.
convo with
You know
you.
what a
The
poll
more you
tax is?
show how people like this are, the better.
Taxes
Oh,
that
I'm
they
reading this
take
wrong. The
out,
more you show how people like this are, the better.
No.
Love what you do.
A
Keep
poll
at it.
tax
Thank you so much, Michael. I
requiring
appreciate
payments
you.
in order for
Big
someone
W's in
to
the
go
chat
up
to you,
and
Michael.
vote.
Big
So when
W's
you
in
are
the chat to
having
you.
different forms of
I know all this talking. Give me a
documentation, like
second.
a real
Guys, the
ID,
best
like
ways
a
to support the
passport,
platform is going to be the links in the bio.
you are
If you want to
costing
donate
the
directly,
voter
either to support the
money
stream,
in order
say
to
hi to
be
my
able
cute
to
face, or send a
vote.
message,
Now,
you can do
something
so
like
with the
this
Cash
could
App,
be
PayPal, and
passed if,
Venmo.
let's say, the
Hector
Trump
Talks with 2
administration
R's and Hector
lowers
Pal
the
with 2
calls or
O's
makes
and
those
2
items
R's.
free.
If you're over on the
So I don't
tube
think
side,
you
you can
truly
use the link in the
understand how
description of
many people
the
this is
live
going
stream
to
to
affect,
use those
right?
applications
Example,
or send a super
I'm
chat
a
or super
divorced
sticker.
divorced woman. My last name does not match the name on my birth certificate. So in order to vote, because I don't have enough money to get a passport and or a real ID, I'm going to have to bring my birth certificate, my marriage license, my divorce paperwork, and both forms of my social security number. Now, how is that fair to me as an American citizen who has voted the last 2 times she could?
I mean, I had to do the same stuff in order to get my real ID. I had to provide my birth certificate. I had to
Real
provide
ID,
2
not to
forms of
vote, sir.
No, I'm just saying, like, to get my real ID, I'm just saying I had to do the same stuff you had to do. So you saying, how is that fair?
I'm saying, so again, it's to vote, right? That's how it violates the 24th Amendment.
And your real ID under the new
Also,
law
this
would
live
not
not having
allow
a
you to vote.
single like is crazy. You guys can't see it. There's not a single like on this
That
live.
might be for your guys' state, but for my state,
I live
I
in
can still vote
Tennessee.
with my real ID.
No, not under the new law. You can't, because your real ID does not have on it United States citizen.
Host,
Where-
let's level set, host. Maybe you should read the SAVE Act again. The SAVE Act would be the new law if it do get passed. That proves that you're a U.S. citizen.
I left. Their shit just gave me a misinformation flag. Civic and election integrity. The shit that they were saying just gave us a flag. So we're done with that live. We are done with that live. Nope. Absolutely not. We are good on that. Oh my gosh, it makes no sense to me that we correct their bullshit and I get the flag. Fuck y'all. Gonna need you guys to do a couple things since we did have that take place. Double tap the fuck out of the screen. Let's get the... Wait, I asked you guys this like forever ago. Get the likes up to 300K. 456 people in here. Let's get the likes up to 300K. My fault. 300,000 likes. Double tap that screen. Show the algorithm want to be here. Send your daily heartbeats if you haven't already. Throw some gifts on your boy. We're going to push through this stupid little flag and knock out this little gift goal right here. Do all the things. Repost a live it. Add to your story. Show the algorithm you want to be here. No new wars. Bombs away. Okay, that is not a Trump supporter. Let's see what I can find. Oh, shit. Queen sent a couple. Yes, exactly, Tay-Tay. If you're broke, tap the screen.
God bless you.
If you're broke, tap the fuck out of the screen. Let's see which stream is this. Oh, yeah. So, some of these ones that y'all are sending is, whatchamacallit. It's people I've already went over before. I don't do repeat offenders. Especially the ones who know I'm doing this stream. Oh, this one ought to be interesting.
For their skin color.
Trump
They
cures
would be
cancer.
complaining we
Liberals
put
curing
on
cancer is
colleges
racist.
out of
We want our
work, we
cancer
make
back.
less work for Americans.
Oh, it's
Taking
going to
our
be fun.
jobs.
All right, hold on.
They're taking the jobs away.
I'm pretty sure I think I've been on this one before. I don't remember.
You got any news, Pap? I got plenty of news. It's loaded. I haven't been on all day.
So
You heard about the Supreme Court, right?
Wait, which one was that?
The one that they're basically gonna tell the states, guess what? You're only voting on election day. You're not counting for 3 weeks afterwards.
Hell yeah.
So that's it.
Pepe, how did the questioning go? How did that questioning go? How did it seem?
Oh, I didn't watch the question in there, but this is the way they're leaning.
It's a full panel,
that's
so
what
this
it's showing.
is
It
going to be
didn't.
annoying, but
They didn't come
I'm in
to
the request.
that. You know, the
Timer
end yet.
started
Yeah,
for
I just
2
wondered
minutes.
which justices were, how they were asking the questions.
Alito, like normal, is stepping up.
Wait for that. Thank you guys for knocking out the gift goal. I appreciate you. Yo, I'm not
Did you hear about that
right now.
judge from
I need some
Kentucky,
juice.
Julie Goodman?
I need some
getting
juice.
impeached?
These people are so lost. They're so lost.
What did she get impeached for?
God bless you.
Thank you, Alexander, for the gifts.
that
Thank you so much for the donuts.
She's got a pattern of
Thank you,
intentional
Amy.
rather than
Thank you,
mistaken
Shioni. Hi,
subversion of the
Shioni.
law. She's
Thank you,
let-
Raven.
she's
Thank you,
like
BH.
letting
Thank you, Miss
people
Donna.
off
Thank you,
shit they
Teflon. Thank
shouldn't
you,
be let
Angie.
off
Thank you,
for,
Ken.
which they're doing all over the place anyway.
New York
I'm
does
not
that
going to be able
all
to
the
read out
time.
every single one of y'all things. I'm
Hey,
there's
Katie,
so many
you have
screens I'm
somebody
managing right now. I'm doing it
Have
all in
fun.
one. But to everyone who
Yeah,
donates, because I don't get to
How
shout you out, I appreciate
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you,
Drop
Marissa,
me,
for
Katie,
the
drop me, it's
friendship
cool.
necklaces.
Okay.
No, drop me, Katie.
Thanks,
Drop
love.
There's a
me.
big
I'm
ass
really
bug in
busy.
my room.
Wyatt, stay up, honey. I'm gonna drop.
All right.
Really...
No, it's.
She left. The man shocking.
Hello, Hector. Welcome to the panel. What do you think of the prompt and the conversation?
God bless you. God bless you.
Hector, are you there? Muted.
I'm here.
What do you think of the prompt and the conversation?
I think it's ridiculous.
What?
You know damn well you'd be
I
crying.
don't know why you guys think that we can't compliment Trump. I can give you 3 things I like that Donald Trump has done.
Okay, go ahead.
Thing number 1, I believe at the beginning of his second term, he got Mark Pauly back from Russia, who was in Russian captivity. Thought that was a good thing. Number 2, he signed an executive order to direct agencies to get a handle on Ticketmaster for their price gouging, which I thought was a good thing. Did at Kid Rock's request, but whatever, price gouging is bad. And thing number 3, I think one of the best things Donald Trump has done for the American people is utilize Truth Social to show people how idiotic he is. So bam! See?
You almost made it for me to say maybe there are a couple of Democrats left, and then you spoke your last point.
2 or 3, bro. Come on, 2 or 3.
Yep.
Can you name me 3 policies that you like of Donald Trump's?
3 policies that I like of Donald Trump.
Correct.
I don't know about that one. First and foremost, Donald Trump doesn't really have policies. He just has directives through executive orders.
Okay.
So we're not waiting for the SAVE Act at all to pass? That's
that not a
one big
policy?
one that we need to pass.
What about his tax? What about his tax policy? What about his border policy? You have no opinion on those?
His tax policy is weak. His border policy is pathetic. I think we need immigration reform, not just draconian stuff. The SAVE Act is unnecessary and it quite literally threatens legal voters.
Bullshit. That's a lie.
Sure.
That's an absolute lie. You just know that Democrats need the cheat. So that's why you say that.
How do Democrats cheat?
How about his policy to help with adoption? How about that? You think that's a good thing?
Sounds good. I don't know how it works, though.
Or the one that he put in place that prevents them from doing any more testing on mammals, like dogs and cats? Anyone that gets a federal grant, they can't test on them anymore?
Well, like Fauci?
But that was a thing. But anyways, how do Democrats cheat? I wanted him to comment on that. Elaborate on that.
Oh, shall I pull them up? Let's see.
Do it.
Let me ask you
Well,
something.
he will, believe me,
How much
he'll
have you
vote
been paying attention? Did you not notice that 3 weeks after Maduro was arrested, which Venezuela is tied to Dominion, that they went into Georgia and now they're in Maricopa County? And we're going to get our 2020 I told you so soon. and it's coming so quick that you guys don't even realize it because you're paying attention to the stupid shit. So this is what I enjoy. You all think you're smarter than every one of us, but we're watching all the dominoes start to fall.
Sure. I'm curious as to how Venezuela is tied to Dominion voting, nor that matters now,
okay. So
considering
let me
who owns
pull it
Dominion
up.
voting. I'll also say that I guess you guys are under the belief that the 2020 festival was stolen.
From DJT.
Where'd the 10 million voters go? Oh, nobody wanted to go out. That's it.
What do you mean where the 10 million voters go?
The 10 million disappeared voters that voted for.
How did 10 million voters disappear? What do you mean?
Hector, do you really believe that Biden got more votes than Obama?
Yes.
Oh yeah, easily.
You do. You do.
Super easy. Do you really
It's
believe
because
that
his
a lot of
speeches were so
Americans,
inspirational.
even on the moderates to Republicans, weren't growing more and more dissatisfied by the Trump administration's reactions, specifically to the pandemic?
The pandemic, Jesus.
So, Hector,
I'm just saying.
Can you remember a time in history where the House of Representatives did not lose a single seat? They actually gained seats. I contend that is the closest body that is representative of the people, yet the president lost.
Cool. I would like for you guys to tell me why you believe the 2020 festival was stolen.
No, I'm just asking
Why are
you that
you answering
question.
questions with questions?
Hector, let's get it
You didn't
straight.
ask me a question.
It's more than 2020.
It's more than 2020?
It's way more than 2020.
What other one was stolen?
Listen, let it play out, because you still think you could care
You
less
said it's
about
more
the
than
truth
2020.
anyway.
What other elections would you be referencing?
Actually, there are some that
Don't say that word.
there are some that Republicans did.
Republicans?
So let me
did
find
elections?
those.
Okay, that's bad. Stolen elections are bad overall. I'm just curious as to what
And
other
that's
ones
why
that
80%
were-
of Americans support the SAVE Act.
You think the SAVE Act will stop any party from rigging elections?
It's gonna help.
The SAVE Act is about voters versus what you'd be referencing, which would be higher powers fucking with the votes.
Who's fucking with the votes when you have a watermark ballot? Who's fucking with them?
Are we going down the Sharpie gate? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's it.
So I guess
Hello,
I'm still waiting for a clear answer.
Jaden, hold on a second. Welcome to the panel, Jaden. What do you think of the conversation and the prompt?
I think it's absurd and laughable. Trump has put us nowhere closer to solving cancer. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good question to ask. How do the Democrats cheat?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that one. What up, Jaden?
I think that's what her
How's it
prompt
going, Hector?
means. Are you serious?
You know everything's
That's a
limited
serious
what we can
question,
say on
right?
here. You know we can't say too much on here, so I'm trying to say it the right way. That's
Okay,
why
well, we don't
that's
have to
why
talk about
festival.
that. Why
That's
is
why
it
it's
that
festival.
Dominion Voting, which you referenced a moment ago, won their lawsuit to the tune of nearly $800 million against Fox
If you're an
News?
Indian citizen,
Did you hear that question?
No, I didn't hear it.
Jaden, why did Dominion Voting Systems win their lawsuit to the tune of nearly $800 million against Fox News' defamation?
Shall I say you've watched a corrupted judicial system? That's why.
What was corrupt about that trial?
What was corrupt about it? Let's see. Let's go back together. Let's go back to. See, you
Pepe.
fucking.
All right, I'm getting the ox down. Bye, Jaden. I've had
What did
you on
I
my
do?
panel before. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Y'all used the bad
Ugh.
words, not me. I reworded my words. I said festival. I
What
did all
what
the
happened
right
to
things.
Pepe?
I did all the right
Pepe got
things.
a violation.
They blocked me.
Nobody listens to me. I said, don't use that word.
They blocked me, bro.
I heard you say it.
They blocked me, bro. I guess they got
this is
a
why I
thing.
limit the ops when they come up here, because this is especially I know Jaden.
Shit.
He's been on my panels before.
Holy shit! Hold on.
So
YouTube, we just got
You know what you're
I
gonna do?
forgot to
Change your
block
logo to the CNN.
we just got a
logo. They'll
thing.
Listen to you.
We just got flagged on YouTube. I'm on TikTok.
that's alright. You can call me a snowflake. I don't give a shit.
We just got flagged on
Do you
TikTok.
understand what he said about what he said?
Oh
about your
shit! We just got flagged on
sounded
TikTok.
like you were actually saying that Trump had
It's a
helped to
3-day
cure
one.
cancer.
Hold on, I just appealed it.
Yeah, they're not getting
I just appealed it.
Okay, here we go. We can let this dude up. Hello, you've been running your mouth in the comment
Waiting on the
section.
appeal.
Welcome to the panel.
We're just waiting on the appeal.
I'm NetSpat in the UK.
Let
I
me
voted
mute.
for Harris.
Let me mute. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me get the link. Yeah, so YouTube, the TikTok stream just got taken down. Election integrity flag because of all the stuff they were saying. So I just submitted an appeal. Let me tag everyone. Let them know. Let's see. Wait on appeal. If we don't get the appeal, we'll just come back on the backup. We'll just come back on the backup account. So I'm going to keep this stream open, and then I'll just reconfigure it over on my side on the backup account. So let me switch here. I love how their own positions get their ass flagged. I guess I'll do this quick thank you. Debbie's in the chat to Michael for the $5 PayPal for each idiotic live you shut down. Debbie's in the chat to Phil for the $2 Venmo. The 80% is misquoted. There were polls asking if people wanted voter ID, and it was 80 to 86% yes. However, most didn't follow up. The SAVE Act only got 28% yes, 31% no. The rest was I don't know. Yeah, I figured that shit didn't sound right. W's in the chat to you, Phil. W's in the chat to you. Hold on. Let me tell them to go to YouTube. To YouTube as we wait. All right, we're just waiting. Hold on, I'll tag everyone. I will tag everyone, and they'll just come to YouTube. All right, go to YouTube. Wait on the appeal. I'll start back up on the backup. If not. Okay. They now know. Let's see. Usually they get it back to me pretty quickly. Let me check real quick. Yeah, TikTok is super sensitive about that stuff. YouTube, obviously, you can say whatever you want. TikTok is super sensitive about that stuff. And I keep forgetting, at this point, it doesn't matter who's saying it, and it doesn't matter how you're rebutting it. They really don't like when you talk about election integrity. So, there's that. All right, I think there's a way, so I don't move my camera. Let me check and see if the appeal got approved. I'll do it on this one. Wait. Appeal approved. We're back. Appeal approved. We're back. All right, give me a second. To restart. And we'll get this shit going. I was about to say, it's stupid that they take your access just to give it back to you that quickly. Because I'm like, okay, I know you heard me rebutting their misinformation. You heard me rebutting their nonsense. So why are you taking my shit? But we're back. We are back. Give me a second to get everything started up on here. All right, we can't talk about the 2020 election anymore. We can't talk about the 2020 election anymore. Boo. All right, we're back. If any of you over on TikTok went to YouTube, you can come back to TikTok. We are back live. All right. And okay. Wow, I can't even spell approve. That was good. Let's back. Alrighty, we Gucci, we Gucci, we Gucci, we Gucci. We are Gucci. Not the Matt raid. Not the Matt raid. We're back, y'all. We are back. Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, let me do this here. Let's switch. We only got roughly like an hour left probably before I call it. But let me get back to my other account. I'll find a live in a bit. Matt just got taken down? What was it for? What was it for? I'm curious. Why did Matt get taken down? Did this shrink? I feel like this shrunk. Yeah, it did, and the crop got weird. Hold on, let me fix it. Let me fix it. YouTube, you should be fine. I'm just fixing it on my end. And, oh, or did I not do the right? Yeah, no, it's good. And it's crazy that my live got taken down, but theirs didn't. My live got taken down, but theirs didn't. But it's fine. We're back. We're back. Now, I'm going to make this bigger. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. Notice none of them ever answered my question. How did Democrats cheat? How did Democrats cheat? I never got an answer. So let's find some maggots. Trump is the best president ever. This one is going to be interesting. All right, let's get the show back on the road. Okay. And I think it's this one. Yeah. Alrighty, before we get back into it, let's go do a couple things to go over the rules really quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thems, and MAGA, welcome into the live. Welcome into the live. We are MAGA Hunting. We are MAGA Hunting with Hector, where we go into Trump supporting spaces and debate them on their own turf. So far, it's been a blast. We've been to 6 lives. Oh shit, forgot to count the last one because they blocked me. Here we go. Forgot to hit the last one because they blocked me. Thank you, Trailer Swift, for the gifts. I appreciate you. We've been to 6 lives, okay? 5 of them kicked, dropped, and even blocked. All right, Hector 5, MAGA 0. And one of them, and only one of them I left because they were so stupid. I was not being stimulated. So it's been a great show. It's been a great show. With that being said, we're gonna get back into it. Let me get my backup in here. To anyone who would like to follow me into that live, you would do it from here. Make sure you're following this account. Follow this account, the backup on the panel. This is the account that I use to go into MAGA Spaces. So follow that if you want to follow me in there, because I don't want you following me into the lives doing the most, okay? We're trying to have a conversation. We don't want them scared. They're already so jumpy and whatnot. The second they hear some intelligence, they act the fuck out. So don't go in there doing the most. Follow this account if you want to go into those lives. And then when we get in there, go over the rules really quickly. Do not gift me. Do not gift this account on those lives. If you want to support the stream, come back and do it here. Hit up the links in the bio. The links in the bio are the best ways to do so. Do not do it in there. Okay? What else? I think that was basically it. All right, we're going to go into this next one. And see what they're talking about. Let me turn the volume on.
You're good. But for future, to save from people getting upset, we probably shouldn't tell people, to do things with their children that really, truly, honestly.
I said this is not medical advice.
I know what you said.
In the request, we do not wait for over 2 minutes.
I said
a
you should suggest. Suggest is the key word here.
Your child experience
Right.
experience some cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper is not
No,
going
for
to.
diarrhea? Are you kidding me?
Look, cayenne pepper is not
no,
going to
I'm
fix
not
anything
kidding
in
you.
a GI tract. All it's going to do is tear it up. The enzymes in our body really aren't supposed to digest peppers. That's why our bodies have such adverse reactions when we eat them.
No, it's because all the bull crap that people put in their bodies. All the what do they call it? Stuff that makes things last longer.
I have no idea, Jaden.
I don't know, but it's not in pepper. I can guarantee you it's not in a cayenne pepper. It's not on a jalapeno. It's not in a bell pepper.
So you'd say that about
fuck
salt
are they
too,
talking
right?
about?
I don't use salt. Salt is our worst enemy as a human being.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a scientific question before you judge me. And I didn't say go give your kid a spoon of cayenne pepper.
The live ended. The live ended.
And I'll keep it off. I'll keep it. It's gonna go on sale in about 50 seconds, and I'll keep it on this.
All right, we'll find another one, I guess. It probably was for the best, yeah. We will find another one. I'm over the full panels, to be honest. Can we get some like one-on-one, some one-on-one debaters, please? Jesus. All right, I'm looking for some. Trump makes America a worse country. Obviously, is Trump right for America? Why is this a question? You're in a cult. Yeah, you're friendly. Bible prophecy and Trump. Interesting. Trump voters request that. No. Let's see this one. Texas for Trump. Do we still have a constitution? MAGA box up. Trump did exactly what I thought he would. War. Okay. We the people want Trump behind bars. There's a lot of mutuals on. I'm looking for the Trump lives though. There's a ton of mutuals on. Someone ended that one too. Montana. We've already done Montana. I don't go to the same lives over and over. We've already done Montana. Montana got pissy kicked to me. And the only reason I'm not blocked is I'm on a different account now. Tell the money to you. Black. Oh, that's dopamine. Who is this? Can a woman who is on her period be trusted to make rational decisions? What the fuck? This isn't even a Trump supporter. He has a Trump cover, but he's not a Trump supporter. Oh, he is. He has a cover that says "All hail our supreme leader" with a Trump on the picture. But he's not talking about Trump. I'm not about to go argue with a bunch of misogynists this shit. Let's see. Let me try the keywords that get them going. I'm going to put Biden. I'm going to put Biden. Someone says, "Do you support me? Yes or no?" I don't know if this is a friendly. It's speed dating time. I don't know what this one's about, but I'm going to find out. Hold on. Guys, continue to tap the screen. Get the likes up to 50K and beyond. Send your daily heart music if you haven't already. Share out the live with your friends and family. Repost, add it to your story. Hold on. Let me do this for you guys.
What do you like so far in his term this year? This term. What do you like so far?
I don't think they're.
I mean, he's doing better what he
I don't
did
think they're opposition.
when he did on the first term. I
don't think they're opposition.
Not 100% agree on the conflict, but it has to be done. And I agree with
the other live is
border
back.
when he
We'll
did
go back there.
on his first term.
Okay, so
The
you're
other one is back.
not too thrilled with the conflict.
Yeah, we'll just go back here.
Right.
Daddy.
In the request.
Sorry, Teddy. We had to pineapples.
Don't feel bad, because the moment that dude said he was Choctaw, I was like immediately fucking over him. My hatred for those fuckers run deep too.
Did you just say he hates Choctaw?
Teddy, did you see the video I sent you about
Did you say
Fort
he hates
Oglethorpe?
Choctaw?
Yeah. It's part of a Cherokee burial ground.
Yep.
I should probably fill this in.
No, but Choctaw specifically.
That is not my argument, I guess,
attacked the
to
settlement.
make against it. But well, I can make an argument against
And
it.
as a
But what
result
the
of that
fuck?
attack-
I'm in the request. They're not letting me up.
They blamed the Cherokee and saw the unalivement.
I don't even know if I want to deal with
believe
this
around-
anymore. To be
I
honest
believe
with you,
Yep. Okay. What the fuck?
I kind of changed my mind. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. Man, dude opened up with saying he hates Choctaw. Like, why? What the fuck? Goodness gracious. These people are not well. Adult room only magazine. My mannequin fell over. Let's see here. That's why you still support Trump. My mannequin fell over. It's good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's who? Trying to see what keywords I can put in, then I'll go fix that. Don't even say shit, Shauna. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Bro, that's funny. Even the MAGA was like, what the fuck? Not MAGA. Even the mannequin was like, oh, this is some bullshit. I need to lay down. W's in the chat to Cam for the $5 super chat. It's a sad state of affairs that one con man can convince so many open vessels into believing whatever he says. Thank you for the facts, Hector. I do my best, Cam. Thank you so much. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to you. I appreciate you. Guys, best way to support the platform is going to be links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Hector Talks with 2 R's, or PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. I'm currently looking for some other lives to see what we can get into. See, typically how this should go is that we get on one live, we're there for a hot minute until we exhaust it, and they drop us. Also, I'm following this guy. Let me unfollow this guy. Ew. I hate the ones that put up you have to follow them to join. It's stupid. But we were dropped so quickly from damn near every fucking panel we're on. We don't have much meat to play with. Meat to play with is diabolical. Thank you so much, Amy, for the coins. So I'm trying to see what I can find. Let me check the chat because Queen sent a few. Thank you, Wizard. Shout out to Wizard. Wizard, put it in the mod chat, please. Put him in the mod chat. Because I'm checking that one more. So I know Queen sent us a few. What is Trump doing outside the bounds of the Constitution? Yeah. Let's see about this one. I'm still mad I didn't get an answer to my question as to how Dems cheated. Fuck, they ended this live. They ended that one. Let me see what other ones I can find. ICE is good. Systemic racism does exist. Yikes. Let's see about this one. All right, we got one.
Then he's on the passenger side of her car. Officer says, "Get the fuck out of your car." While he's walking around to help detain, she puts it in reverse and floors it at him, and then hits him with the car, and he unalives her. Standard procedure.
Straight
Tennessee
lies,
versus
bro.
Gardner.
Straight
She
lies.
is
This
unalived.
is gonna be fun.
And case closed. Pretty simple.
This one is going to be fun.
Cool. Thank you. All right. So then
Nice.
Also, by the way, you were bringing up the Apple and
I'm
the
in
tree
the
argument.
request.
You're saying, "Oh, this happened. It's like you're failing to realize that we've deported 800,000 people, and it's like stuff like bad things have happened to like 42 of them. Let's be real, bro.
Right.
I'll
So
allow you.
what I mean by the tree being rotten is that none of these guys are going to face any consequences. That's what I'm trying to say.
You can't say.
JD Vance himself said there's going to be immunity for all their actions for what
Well,
they're
yeah,
doing.
I mean, federal agents are going to get some.
So I think what
just
the,
like
so I think what
cops,
the issue
okay,
is
cops have
these
immunities
guys
too.
have.
In certain ways.
Sorry, I'll let you talk.
Cops have immunities in certain ways too. Actual former Elio, bring me up. Yeah, sure, Lancelot, man, I'll bring you up. Lancelot, man, you there, bro?
I sure am.
Yeah, what's your age for TikTok purposes?
I'm 54.
All right, you agree with the prompts? Disagree? What's up?
No, I'm gonna have to disagree with what you were just stating. Correct you on that.
All right, hold on, man. Let's keep talking to D3. You first of all, D3, you can't prove that there's not going to be any officers facing charges. I mean, it's like you realize that like cops are like charged all the time. That happens. It's
Yeah, D3. I mean, you keep bringing that up.
Federal agents, dude. They're federal agents. They're
Okay,
not
but you
cops.
keep bringing that up, and you can't prove it. It's like there's
Keep
nothing.
bringing that up. I mean, you can do a quick Google search and see.
Well, tell me which of these ICE agents are being held accountable.
I don't know the names of the people. That's the thing. It's
Well,
like
can you give me any example, or like one or two or three? Or,
well,
'cause right
typically,
now I'm not seeing any.
court cases aren't closed.
For example, do you want to stop talking? Let me talk.
Oh, sorry, man. Okay, crickets. Okay, so I was in fugitive task force with the multi-agency task force, and I was in the attack unit. I was a breacher, the one that goes in, the first one with the shield. And one of the things I'm going to correct you on the Tennessee versus Gardner, and that case held again when the fleeing suspect when you use unalive force. Now let's kind of get to the current case law. Current case law is Felix versus Barnes, Deputy Felix here in Texas. It was a constable that unalived an individual off of the toll road that was driving a rental vehicle that he was unaware had.
I've been in the request this whole time, by the way.
Violations that he didn't have.
And this is my mutual
now,
Lancelot
Fifth
up on the
Circuit
panel.
Here,
They
went
let
up
him up.
Tennessee versus
I don't know why they
Gardner,
let me
and
up.
that is what's called, quote, the heat of the moment. You look at that.
I guess I'll look at
instant,
some other
that's
lives
when
in the
officer
meantime,
perceived
between time.
threat, right? However, Fifth Circuit, when they held that, they sent it up to SCOTUS. SCOTUS said, looked at it. They reviewed everything. Chief Justice Roberts stated, "You're more than welcome to look at the oral arguments." Said, "Why were you even in the front of that vehicle in the first place when all your training tells you not to?"
Check that one.
And so they sent it back down and said, no, that was an unjustified shooting when he was on the hood and actually pew-pewed him through that vehicle. So in other words, he created, and in that it was called officer created jeopardy. So he created the circumstances that put him in that position. And that's what you're looking at. And that's where you overlay that law onto the facts of this case.
Literally not letting me up.
That'll kind of give you a better picture.
Literally not letting me
So
up.
if we're talking
We're
about
over
officer
2
cause
minutes.
jeopardy,
I didn't even set the
I
timer,
would actually
but I
not
know we're
say
over
it's
2
officer
minutes.
cause jeopardy here because he was recording on the passenger side of the vehicle, and then the other officer said, "Hey, get the fuck out of your car," which typically means that he's going to detain her, obviously. And then he walks around to help detain her, help with that going. And in the process of him walking around the car, he reverses it and floors it and hits him with it.
just gonna say, like, your husband
Okay.
not
Let's do this one.
condone what you are saying.
They're literally not.
That's what I
letting
was
me
getting at. She's one of those military spouses that goes online and embarrasses the fuck out of the fucking whatever branch he is in. That was fucking asinine and embarrassing.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I'm gonna change this argument.
First of all, she came in here hot as fuck. Like, well, I know I haven't been introduced yet, but I have to. No, you don't have to do shit. Shut the fuck up. That's what you need to do. And I'm
I feel
trying
like
not
I've
to be
talked to
rude.
this person
I'm really trying hard not to be rude to people.
No, but women like her literally
I feel like I have.
that the shit that they do online makes it back to their command.
In
And
the
then
request,
their
setting the
husband
timer.
or their spouse ends up getting reprimanded for their actions and their behaviors, which is fucking wild and crazy, and they don't actually know shit.
That's why I have to be careful with like certain things that I say because they're watching.
Like,
Continue to tap the screen, guys.
That's a woman
Continue to
that has
tap the
never
screen. Let's get
seen
the likes up
somebody
to 100K. Show the
my
algo you want to
person
be here.
doesn't tell me about
Send your daily
military
heartbeats if you have not
operations.
already. Share out the
He does
live with
not
friends
share
and
that
family. Repost,
information
add
with
it to
me
your story.
whatsoever.
Let's knock out the
And he
little
doesn't
friendship necklaces.
get
We have
online and
85
share
more of those to go.
either.
And you may check out the links in the bio for the best ways to support.
I can share things that are
This one, they just
obviously
have the
being
background
talked
up, pass
about
to say
and
back,
things
pass
like,
to say back,
you know,
pass to
very
say back.
bland things like descriptions. But like, you know, I can't talk about like movements. I can't talk about like specific locations. There's like, it's for security purposes.
Open source information.
Yeah.
Talk about open source information.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm still in
That is a woman that has
And
never
we have
seen
60
somebody unalive.
seconds left.
That's a woman that's never seen a
Thank you,
child
Tia, for the friendship necklaces. Thank you so
unalived
much.
in a combat zone or a
God
family's
bless
house
you.
with them in it blown the fuck up. She just literally said, when I said, do you understand what a Trident missile could do? She just
I
said,
don't know
I'm cool
why
with that.
some of these
Oh my
people
God.
host
I know.
lives.
It's just like they'll turn it into glass.
She doesn't have a clue as to what these things will do.
I don't know what turning something
just
into
let somebody
glass
else
means,
up.
but I'm
God bless
assuming it
you.
means just
And skipped
flattening
me.
it
Thank
out.
you guys for the gifts.
Okay, so the way that a nuclear bomb works is an internal implosion with a rapid external explosion with, to put it in layman's terms, we took naturally occurring radioactive material like plutonium, uranium, and we gave it steroids, to put it in layman's terms.
Okay.
So the energy output is tripled or quadrupled what it would normally have. And you took the atoms and squished them in on themselves with the initial implosion. And because the energy has no place else to go, it has a rapid explosion. So you have an initial blast radius, which is coupled with rapid heat expansion, which will melt sand in the glass. That's where she's getting the glass reference from.
Okay.
But that's if it's surface detonated and not air detonated.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to nerd out for 2 seconds.
I don't know who, what, when, what. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but okay.
It's just people have been just chilling in there. I just let people up.
Is it? Can I comment?
Introduce yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you're fine. I just I
guys,
looked away for a second, and then 3 more boxes were filled. I was just like, what the fuck? Hector, what's up, man?
Got you.
God bless you.
So I find the premise of the SAVE Act, to be the most problematic, considering that it would be based off of election integrity, and then the party supports the president, the only president to actually threaten election integrity in the U.S. This was put forward under the premise of undocumented migrants voting in droves and all these good things, and we don't even have the numbers to substantiate that.
Hector, can I actually, talk to you about that one?
Sure.
So, I've been around. Colorado has done the mail-in voting for a very long time, and I actually went to vote like I normally do, and got heckled by like middle school kids. And I'm like, and then stood in line to vote, and I was actually, they're turning around, like, looking at me like, oh, because I was in my business suit because I came, like, oh, you better be voting for the people we want. And I'm like, this is not fun. Okay.
Wait.
So the following year, okay, following year, Hector, I'm just being really honest, right?
Okay.
I said, well, I'm
first
just
of
gonna
all,
do
that
the
wasn't
million
Hector that was
ballots.
talking.
It was.
No, it wasn't. It was the host.
Oh, damn. Who hit the button before I could deport the drunk lady? Damn it.
Fuck
I was
me.
there.
Okay, so
It wasn't me. I'm not a mod, so
No,
I just said Toodles.
it was me.
I don't know. Was she talking to me? I don't know what that
She apparently was trying to talk to you, but obviously had no idea what the fuck she was even talking about, because we're going on this whole anecdotal fucking diatribe that
Someone's
meant
over there
absolutely
snitching, by the way.
fucking
I see them in the comments.
Hector, are you MAGA hunting?
Who?
You have a fan
Am
in the
I?
comments.
Yes, I am MAGA hunting. Who? Am I? Yes, I am MAGA hunting. Thank you.
Okay. Happy hunting.
Thank you.
So you say that the premise of the bill, you don't like it because it indicates that a lot of illegals are voting in elections and we don't have the numbers, right?
Yeah, the premise of the bill is based off of our elections aren't as secure as I guess Democrats, whoever say they are, when we have evidence to point to the contrary. Not to mention, if it's not going to be funded properly, then it can be considered a poll tax, which is unconstitutional.
What funding does it require?
Well, we would have to pay for it.
Pay for what?
We would have to pay for the IDs as they are issued.
Do you think that
there's
going to hold on? Wait. You think there's going to be a separate ID that's issued in order for you to vote?
The voter ID? Would it not be?
It would not be.
What would it be then?
It would literally be the same ID that you already have. It would be your real ID. There's no separate card associated with this bill. It's literally proving that you're an American citizen to register to vote. That is all.
Well, a real ID doesn't necessarily prove citizenship, especially considering you have to already be a citizen to have a real ID.
What does it say on the top of a real ID?
I'm
top right-hand corner.
Mine is in my license here in the state of Texas. They put that little star thing in your license.
Mm-hmm. And what is that? Well, no, that wasn't a real ID. That was the fuck was it before the real ID?
The star one is the
Oh, I'm getting that mixed
ID.
up. Yeah, I'm getting that mixed up. I think it's. Hold on, let me double check this.
Is it?
Let me double check this.
The one with the star is the real ID.
Is it? I think that's how we do it in Texas, or maybe mixing it up.
No, I thought that was the one before it.
For Texas is the star.
Okay, all right, my bad. I was thinking that was the one that was before the real ID. I forget what the hell they called it. But it basically allowed you to go into like Canada and Mexico, and you didn't need to take your passport and all that bullshit.
That's the real ID.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The star is technically our real ID compliant identification.
So, my bad. I was thinking of a different, because we had something in between the regular license and the real ID. Enhanced. That's what it was. The enhanced license.
The enhanced one is after the real ID because it gives you more privileges.
Yeah. So the enhanced came out after post 9/11. In some states where
God bless you.
Much like the real ID, validated citizenship, things like that, background checks, and it allowed you to go through like things like airport and border screenings faster if you had that specific ID.
Right. Okay. So, anyways, I don't want to stray too far off the point, but in order to get a real ID, you have to prove that you are an American citizen or that you are here with a legal status. You have to have
God bless you.
Two valid numbers. There's the what is it? The DCE number and a social, something like that. I forget what the first one is. It's a fucking acronym that I always forget. But like basically you're a legal permanent resident. You have a green card and all that, right?
Green card.
And then you have a social, and that proves that you have legal status. Doesn't mean you can vote, but you have legal status. So what we have found, and it's not that we don't have the numbers are low. If we're going to talk about the number of illegals that have cast ballots or the number of illegal ballots that have been cast, yes, the numbers are low. Is it enough to overturn an election? I don't know. I have no idea, because that's not my job to find those numbers. My job is to look at a piece of legislation and say, does this make sense? Is it common sense? I think it is, to say you need to be an American citizen in order to vote. And if you're bringing documents that you would normally have as an adult, or if you are 18 and going to register to vote for the first time, your parents would have, it makes sense. Are you being charged to vote? No. And the Supreme Court has already ruled in at least 2 different cases that making people provide documents to prove that they are citizens is not a poll tax, and it's not illegal. So I don't understand what the problem is.
real IDs would not be enough. You can't, just a real ID would not be enough to be able to
Okay.
this act.
Okay, nope. Under the SAVE Act, what it states is that when you are registering to vote, you must provide all the documentation that is required when you get the real ID. That is it's the same documentation when you get real ID as what you would need to register to vote. That documentation would be a U.S. birth certificate, passport, permanent resident card, or employment authorization document, proof of social security number, meaning your social security card, W-2 form, or a pay stub. Proof of residency, you need 2 utility bills, bank statement, mortgage statement, or lease agreement showing your name and current address. And name change documents. If your current name differs from your birth certificate or passport, you would need your marriage license or divorce decree. That's all the documentation that you would need when you go to register to vote.
And I mean, that shit's really no different.
You're muted.
One of those requirements would be a passport, and that would have to be valid.
No. It was birth certificate, passport, permanent resident card, or employment authorization document. You only need one of those 4. So if you have a birth certificate, you don't need your passport.
And let me add something real quick to what Harley just said. Is any state that currently, in all states that currently require voter ID to vote, mine included in Louisiana, the state will provide you not a driver's license, but they will provide you an ID card free of charge, so it doesn't cost you anything. So that nullifies any resemblance of a poll tax.
Well, that would have to be reflected in the act, and I believe there's been several amendment changes. Not amendment changes, several changes in it once it got to the Senate.
Yeah, the Democrats have the Democrats have put forward several amendments to the legislation that do not make the legislation any better. They make it worse.
How?
Hooligan said he wants to add something.
I was just gonna say that. Also, believe each state has its discretion on what to accept, what is good and what isn't. Like, of all those
documents that came from TS, those
guys,
documents
one at
came
a
from
fucking
TSA.
time, please. Hooligan, what were you saying? Please finish what you were saying. Or whoever was talking. I need one person at a time talking.
Hooligan. I think he's having some reception issues at the same time.
I don't know who was talking, but no one was talking for a minute. If you have a name discrepancy on your birth certificate, granted, I've known people who have a name on their birth certificate that wasn't matched because it was misspelled or something else was put in there. That could be an issue. Obviously, one of the methods of identification could be a valid passport. So that is an issue for so many Americans who don't have a valid passport and don't really travel. If I'm not mistaken, that should be most of us, based off of some polling. So
most of you.
It's just giving Americans, legal voting Americans, more hassle to vote again.
The name on my birth certificate isn't the name that's on my social security card or my driver's license now. I've been married and divorced and have all the information, and I have no issues registering to vote.
I mean, if your name
again, that would make it more difficult. That's the point.
It absolutely doesn't. This is the basic stuff that you have to do anything. Sorry, Hollywood.
The requirements are more.
No, they're not more. If your name is spelt wrong on your birth certificate, that shit should have been corrected when you were young. That's not an issue that happens when you get old. That's an issue that happened at the time they created your birth certificate, and that should have been corrected.
That's the point. And some people just didn't bother to do it because they didn't have to.
Okay, then you get it corrected.
Yeah, but if this passes, say, currently right now during a midterm elections year, what could happen to the millions of eligible voters before the general election?
Are they already registered to vote? I believe they are,
Yeah.
so they don't have a fucking problem. This
Again,
bill only
some of
counts
these
for new
discrepancies can be
registrations.
After what date?
The date the bill is passed.
Okay. So if they're registered, they could be fine. But then what about instances, say, like here in the state of Texas,
what about
where the DOJ or Texas
what about
volunteered voter
what about
information up to the DOJ?
What about
the legitimacy? Of the
what about this? That's all you
Those
got.
factors.
What aboutism? What aboutism? What aboutism? What aboutism? That's
Yeah.
all you got.
So whatabouts are important so we can ensure that legal voters are not jeopardized.
They won't be.
That's the point.
They won't be. There is
That is
nothing.
a monumental assumption.
So what in the bill, if you stop in the bill, if you don't have any proof, no driver's license, no passport, no birth certificate, no social security card, what can you do to register to
Well,
vote?
I would argue that person has bigger issues.
What
They
can
probably
you do
shouldn't vote.
to register to vote?
If you don't have a single piece of documentation necessary under the SAVE Act, you would have to go get them.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Have you actually read
Then
this
what would
bill?
happen?
Have you actually read this bill?
Portion.
Have you read the bill?
No. Just said portions.
Portions. So you haven't read the bill. Because if you would have read the bill, you would have known
Portions.
that on page 13, line 16, that there's an affidavit that you can sign. There's an affidavit waiver.
Okay.
That says, yep, I'm an American citizen. I'm attesting under penalty of perjury that I am legally allowed to vote in this country. And then the burden becomes on the state to prove that you are not.
Under clause I, then the applicant has sufficiently established United States citizenship for purposes of registering to vote in the election.
Hey, host, don't they have already that affidavit right now?
They do.
Such determination shall be accompanied by
So
an
like
affidavit
on the day of elections, let's say there's a discrepancy and somehow it says that you've already turned in a mail-in ballot.
And they muted me.
and
What page
you
did he say it
haven't,
was?
You sign this affidavit and then they allow you to cast a ballot. Or if you're registering to vote for some local elections, I know for New York, that same affidavit applies. That you will sign that
Just gonna
affidavit
pull it up
that says,
myself.
yep, I'm an American citizen, I'm 18, and I have the legal right to vote under penalty of perjury. And they give you a ballot.
Be honest.
So, I know you're talking about this subject. I want to ask a question, if you don't mind, host.
Sure.
What's your thoughts about the Supreme Court case that was argued today about
Thank you, Desi.
ballots that are coming after the election date? Do you know about this?
I did not hear the arguments today. I was quite busy at work. So
I didn't hear the arguments either, but this is my understanding. In Mississippi, they have a law, basically say, November 3rd is the election date, the first Tuesday of November 3rd.
Yeah.
If you have a ballot that's dated November 2nd, 1st, whatever kind of stuff, and it comes in, and even if it comes in after date, but it's postmarked,
13, 16, I believe he said.
Post
see.
yeah,
Affidavit
math,
requirement.
Guy. My understanding is Mississippi would allow, their constitution would allow it to go after 5
If a
days
state or
after.
local official makes a determination under clause I, then an applicant
Republicans
has.
and other people sued on that and
excuse
said,
me.
nope, it should be the day of.
The applicant has
It has to
sufficiently
be
established
postmarked.
United States citizenship.
My understanding
for
of the
purposes
case
registering to
was
vote in elections
they
for
were
federal office
arguing
in the
about
state.
things that
Such
were
determination
postmarked
shall be
after
accompanied by
the
an
election,
affidavit
not anything that was pre.
under clause III,
No,
signed by the
it
official
was
swearing
postmarked
affirming
the
the
day
applicant
before
sufficiently
or
established
day before
United
the
States citizenship
day,
for purposes of registering
but
to vote.
the Constitution for Mississippi will allow anyone's up to 5 days. So say it was on Tuesday, they wait to Saturday, and then all
Okay, how
the
the
ones
fuck
that
long?
came
How
in
long is all
Saturday,
this going to
even
take?
though they're post dated before the 3rd, which was that Tuesday, they're going to accept it.
Office in the state.
And the Republicans and other, not just Republicans, but other people who sued
process
on
in case
behalf
of
to
certain
stop this,
discrepancies of documentation subject to any
didn't
relevant guidance
want that.
adopted by the Election Assistance
And my
Commission.
question is,
Each
do
state
you
shall
and the
establish
rest
a
of
process
the
under which
panel
an
and
applicant
anybody
can
else
provide
here,
such
what's
additional
your thoughts on that?
documentation to the appropriate election official of the state as may be necessary to establish that the applicant
I'm gonna have
is
to
a
look
citizen
into
of the
that a
United
little bit
States
more
in the event of
because
discrepancy
from my
with respect
understanding,
to the applicant's
and I disagree with him, and I agree with you, host. I'm reading it off of the SCOTUS
This is a
blog.
whole nother
Literally
fucking thing.
says here, quote,
Because,
the Supreme
again,
Court on Monday
right here,
appeared ready to
right
overturn
here,
a Supreme Court, a Mississippi
which an applicant
law that
provides such
allows
additional documentation
mail-in
to the
ballots to
appropriate
be
election
counted
official
as
of the
long
state
as they
may
are
be necessary to establish
postmarked
that the applicant
by
is a citizen of
and
the
then
United States in the event of a
received
discrepancy.
within 5
This is all
business
be
days
still
of
state dependent,
election
so
day.
the
So
states get to
postmark
put
still
different
has to-
different requirements for the status.
by the
day.
3rd, by that Tuesday.
Oh my God.
That's what I
The
thought it
5
was.
business days. Yeah, if they overturn this, I disagree because what you're saying is that if somebody does a mail-in ballot and then something happens to the mail system, whatever happens, because life fucking happens, that person's ballot doesn't count anymore. When we know that people do not, enough people go out and do early voting, and then we have certain laws trying to be put in place to where mail-in ballots are not going to be counted or going to be used in elections anymore. Like that harms voters, that disenfranchises voters. Not everyone can go out and vote on election day. It doesn't matter. I live in Tennessee. All my jobs in Tennessee has literally said, if you need to go and vote, you can take the day off. No one does that. That it disenfranchises voters.
Well, so
Manuel just had a little bit more
Mr.
to
Green,
it.
hold on one
Host,
second.
if I can,
let me finish my thought real quick. So my thing is this: if your ballot is postmarked by the date of the election, and let's say it comes in 5 days later because of the postal service, I think it should still count. If it's postmarked the day after the election or any day thereafter, I'm sorry, I don't think it should count. If you wanted, I'm not done.
Quick to get so angry.
If you wanted to extend like early voting, I'm cool with that. If you wanted to make early voting, instead of it being 2 weeks prior to the election, you wanted to make it 4 weeks prior to the election, and then have that extended time, there's no reason that people couldn't go to the poll. Now, historically, there was only 3 or 4 reasons that you could get a mail-in ballot to begin with. It was you were out of the country on vacation, you could get a mail-in ballot. You were on military service. You were elderly or handicapped, or you were in a nursing facility, which would still count under elderly and handicapped. But I think that was just another way that they framed the exception. Myself personally, I think that's the system we should go back to. But then, if you also wanted to talk about making Election Day a national holiday, fine. I'm fine with that too. I do not want to see voters not get counted. I don't want to see people not be able to vote. So there's options there that are common sense as well, to make sure that people can get to the polling place.
Wanted to point out that the thingy-majiggy here, the affidavit that you can utilize, still can be problematic in respect to states. If you go to section B of 14, page 14, section B, process in case of certain discrepancies in documentation, subject to any relevant guidance adopted by the Election Assistance Commission, each state shall establish a process under which an applicant can provide such additional documentation to the appropriate election official of the state as may be necessary to establish that the applicant is a citizen of the United States in the event of a discrepancy with respect to the applicant's documentary proof of United States citizenship. The next part goes into state requirements. I think the problem with that is that if it's not federal, I believe the Election Assistance Commission should be able to put federal rules that every state should be required to go by versus the state establishing their own set rules, because it's going to be vastly different in places like California versus Oklahoma.
It's on the burden.
These are the
of
things that
state.
Democrats typically go over and then request amendments on.
host, I know we're going back and forth, and I wanted to hit you. I know I heard what you're saying. I'm not discounting what you said, obviously, but I wanted to add in what the plaintiffs were arguing about. What I'm talking about the days. I know he's going back to the other part. Well, my understanding, and again, I did not dive deep into this. The plaintiffs are saying there was a law back in like 18 whatever that says the election day is just one day.
As
And
it
that's
should be.
what they're trying to hold. My understand why I understand what I'm saying is you and I believe that if the postmark for that letter, the ballot is before that, their arguing is a day is a day. That anything come after Tuesday is wrong. So Tuesday at the end of business, 8 o'clock, whatever, and it comes to the Wednesday, it should not be counted because it's supposed to be on that day.
Respectfully, you started off by saying that you didn't hear the argument, and you're telling
Hi,
us
Erica.
about the argument.
You're right. I read the case when it first went up. Okay, I did not listen today.
If people aren't listening to me, can you do a PSA?
About it and understand it was
Oh, sure. You want to mute them? They're boring as fuck.
They are.
Sorry. Give me a moment. I'm about to be in the garage. One moment.
They are saying that the law that came up in the 1800s was, it says election day, and the premise of their argument is the 24-hour period of Tuesday. Anything after that should not be allowed, and I'm right on that.
So basically, the lower court in the Mississippi case, there was a statute that was enacted during COVID and then later made permanent. So it's not back to the 1800s. It's something that was done during COVID.
Yes.
The RNC, spearheading the challenge, contends that federal election laws sets out just one election day, the first Tuesday in November. States that accept ballots after that are breaching that requirement. They would be technically correct. They would 100% be correct. Federal law states that election day is one day. You enacted something during a pandemic. Okay, fine. We loosened up some things during a pandemic, but then you later went back and said, well, now we're just going to make this permanent. But that law is trying to supersede a federal law, which we know doesn't happen, doesn't work. You can make something stricter, but you can't make it more lenient than the federal law. So I would say, not just saying that Republicans are always right, because I don't think that they are, but I think that they would be right in the way that they argue this, saying, well, federal election law says the day of the election is the first Tuesday in November, following the first Monday. Then that's it. That's the day. If you waited until the day before the election to send out your mail-in ballot and it got postmarked, the day of, but it didn't come in till 3 days later, that's on you, man. That's 100%
Can I
on
just
you.
point out? But can I just point out one thing thing about this, and then let's actually move back into the SAVE Act. 1840. If we do not include slaves because they did not vote, the population size of America was 17 million.
Ayo.
Of course, everybody was voting
Tighten this
on
shit up
one
and crash
day.
out.
17 million comparatively to 140 current casting votes on average.
Calm down, bro.
I'm just the argument
Why the
that
fuck is
he
he
is
telling him
making
to calm down?
that the justices
Like what?
are not is. I'm reading the issue. The issue clearly states whether the federal election statutes, and I'm not going to read out all four of these statutes, preempt a state law that allows ballots that are cast by federal election day to be received by election officials after that day. That is the argument.
Right.
So, like, I don't understand why we're hearing a Supreme Court case that he didn't hear and that he's claiming he read, but he didn't read the very first block that I'm reading from the oral argument. Just rather go back
First
to
of
the
all,
SAVE
I'm
Act.
Manuel, I'm not making an argument. I asked the host what his thoughts was on it. I did not say which way. I believe they should be allowed, but I did not go into detail about the case other than want to see what the host thought about it. My argument is this: if you pay rent for a whole apartment or for your mortgage or whatever, if you have a penalty that's after the first of the month that's accrued based on you're late, if you have a postmark on the day before that, they cannot accrue a penalty that. I know that's rent and voting, all that kind of stuff. Just like the host said, when you are trying to disenfranchise voters, we're talking about citizens. We're not talking about illegals. We're not talking about anything. We're talking about citizens that put the mail in there before the date. And it's postmarked because of you got lazy freaking post guy or gal or whatever kind of stuff. You're disenfranchising that person. And it could be, because there's Republicans are suing on it, it could be a Republican. It could be a Democrat. It could be, but it's American
It could hurt
citizen.
either party.
So I do.
So it's
understand
equal.
Yeah, it could be. But what I'm saying, Manuel, I do understand the case. I just did not hear the arguments today because I have a life. In fact, I was watching the Pistons and the Lakers today. That's what I was preparing for tonight and taking my little nap and all this kind of stuff. You know, they lost. Lakers lost. And all
Why
that
is this
kind of
nigga
stuff.
talking about
So I have a
sports?
life. So I am.
I don't give a fuck about any of this. You've been rambling on. I'm trying to say something. Jesus, fuck.
What's his thoughts about? And that's it. So get off me, man. So I can go further about the Allegan and Milligan.
Better watch yourself there, young whippersnapper.
Police versus Louisiana. About that case as well. About how I feel they're disenfranchising people of color's votes. I can go on that one way in detail.
Oh, I'm curious as to why someone should have to pay for voting on the day that they should have, and then delays pushed it forward.
Who's paying?
You said the individual who would have voted like the day before election day, and it was postmarked on this date and whatnot, and it gets here at this day, it shouldn't be counted. Why should that person have to be penalized for not voting on the day of or days before just because it was counted late?
Why should we accept your ballot that you couldn't be bothered to send in when they sent it to you a month prior to the election? And
Because you did it in the
fucking
time
lazy
period
to send it out.
You did it in the time period that they gave you to.
It's, everybody knows when election day is. That's not an excuse. It's bullshit.
There's no excuses that need to be made when you legally voted in the time period that you were given to do so. It doesn't matter if it's the last minute. That is your right.
Then go to the poll.
Yeah.
What?
Go to the polling place. If you want to vote that bad, go to the polling place. If you are too fucking lazy to send something out in the mail a week prior to the
I
election,
love how you keep summarizing this as laziness, as if some people are able-bodied.
It is 100% laziness.
Yes.
No, it's really not. Shit happens, and that's the point of all of these the laws.
You're
that we
right.
have
Shit
that
does
extend
happen.
to race.
You want to know something funny? In 2016, shit happened. You want to know what didn't happen? I didn't go vote that day because shit happened.
Okay.
So
again, that it happened would be on you.
That was
versus people
exactly
who
that's
did what
on
they were
me. So
supposed to
take
do within
personal
the time
accountability
frame that
for
they were
you not
legally
sending
allowed
your
to do.
fucking ballot in time. Take personal accountability for the shit
Again, the
in your
basis
life.
of everything you just said was based off of them sending it in on time.
They didn't send it in on time. They didn't send it on time.
That's what you said.
If you get it a month before, you know that how long the mail takes. That is nobody else's problem but your own.
The day before, you
You don't get to send it in the day before.
That's literally the basis that he gave.
Okay, so you send it in the day before and it's postmarked the day after. Guess what? You're fucked.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
Actually, it is.
Yeah, it is their fault.
Your problem is that you don't like personal accountability and being held accountable for your actions.
No, you quite literally said they sent it in the day before and it got postmarked afterwards. The postmark is not on them.
No, them getting it out in time is on them.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my fuck. Personal accountability, my dude. You just don't have any and you don't want any.
No, I just don't see the point of putting Americans
They
through all
blocked
these
me.
hoops and hurdles.
Hoops and hurdles, taking personal accountability. Sorry, bro.
They
That
blocked
was
me.
that was the chillest like crash out ever. That was so calm.
What?
Why the kid?
He contradicted
Because I'm
himself,
not
by
gonna
the
argue
way.
with somebody about personal
Yeah,
accountability. If you can't take fucking personal accountability,
Let's see
for
what
your
else
own
we
shit,
can find.
then you don't deserve.
You guys
it.
love to talk about personal
I'm sorry.
accountability, but then you
It's
don't want
very,
to talk
very
about your
clear and
president. It's
simple.
the complete fucking opposite of that.
K-Dot said go bother MAGA
Voting
Naga.
is a privilege.
I don't know who that is.
He's blagger. But I told K-Dot he doesn't pay me enough for that. So there's that.
It's getting late, so there's not that many live. Let's see what I can find.
We don't do WK dot over here. Please, let's not.
Guys, if you're not following me, hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday after 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Make sure you send your daily heart meets if you have not already. Consider becoming a fan club member. If you're not, you get a couple cool stickers when you do. Honestly, I don't even know about sharing out the live. We'll be wrapping up soon, probably. Let's knock out the roses in the gift goal. Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much. Knock out the roses in the gift goal. And the best ways to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Hector Talks with 2 R's or Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. You. If you're over on the Tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. Those of you on the Tube side, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe on your way in or on your way out, and you guys know what to do. Erica, it's been so bleh.
I was about to ask you, how's it been?
Guys,
Has the
remember what
chat
happened
been
with the
treating
first
you
guy?
well?
Oh yeah, the first guy said that. Or was this the second guy? Okay, I'm not going to do this in the order that it was. I get up on one panel, and this guy says, Kamala Harris is the border czar. How do you what kind of job do you think she did? I said, well, I can't comment on that. She wasn't a border czar. So he pulls up a C-SPAN clip with a tagline of a guy commenting on her being a border czar, some nut Republican, and he says, now what? And I said, that's not her being a border czar. Then he drops me. Had another dude, his topic was, why should I be a liberal? And I came up and I said, I don't really care about you being a liberal. I mostly care about you voting a certain way. And if that's liberal, it doesn't matter to me. And what did he ask me specifically? What did he ask me specifically? Something about, something about the median household income. Anyway, he asked me what the median household income was under the Biden administration. So I look it up and I provide it to him, and then the host kicks me and starts rambling on about, I didn't ask about the fucking median household income from the 1920s. I was like, what? Then
what?
Then we were on another live. And what happened with this guy? It wasn't border czar. Damn it. I don't fucking remember. It's just been a show. That's the longest I've been on any panel. That one right there. Most of them was all within 3 minutes. Got dropped. Airport. Yes, thank you. Airport. So then one topic was, is it good that ICE is at airports? And I got up there and I was like, no, I don't think it's a good thing. Them just standing around. He's like, oh, is the airport not a port of entry? I'm like, yes, it could be considered one. Yeah. They're like, okay, so why wouldn't it be good for ICE to be there? Because I said they're just standing around. How are they just standing around? They're enforcing this. I'm like, well, they can't do TSA's job or anything else. And then he's like, you fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. And then dropped me.
I think I saw that one. That was insane. Isn't that the one where you got like the fruit?
The fruit?
You got banana.
No, that was one afterwards, where we got to talk about the festival. And they was like, yeah, we're doing this so we can stop all these illegals from voting and da-da-da. I was like, well, that's not a thing. And then they got into some nonsense. Then they said Democrats cheated. I said, how did they cheat? Then I got the boot. So.
Oh, so that's why. But you were able to appeal it, which is great.
Yeah.
Had me concerned there, buddy. I was like, oh no, Hector, you go bye-bye.
I just came back on the backup. But yeah, I'm looking to see what MAGA lives I can find. But I think that may be it for the night, y'all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because everyone else's people have already went over. There's this kid, he doesn't know shit about fuck. This is the one we went up on. The guy with the glasses on who couldn't even speak. We were talking about ICE and Renee Nicole Good.
Oh, that guy who doesn't. Oh God, no, please! I would never go back there. That dude.
Yeah.
He's not. Never mind. I might say something.
Magnificent Nate Wake debate. What is this guy's topic? I don't know what this guy's topic is.
I don't have the patience.
Spencer's was freaky like that. I thought we was talking about like the Lion's Den or Adam and Eve. You gotta go to the back of the
So when they play hard to get, are you with the other kind of women that are just
I don't know
hard
what
to
the fuck
get.
that's about.
I don't want to even. Nope. Hard to get though.
There's a guy guessing if you're a conservative or a liberal.
Ooh, do that one, Hector.
Yeah, let's see what's happening here. All right. Oh yeah, his username is MAGA King. We know where he leans. All right, guys. We may have 2 more in me. Tell you what, we may have 3 more in me, but...
Do I have to do this one with you?
Huh?
I just wanted to be here for moral support.
Yeah, well, you don't have to join anything.
Okay.
Got maybe 1 or 2 more in me. Y'all want me to do more, you have to fucking pay me. This is bullshit.
Hit the links. You asked me to do a thingy.
Oh.
Hey, y'all, it's 324 people in here. I need you all to do all of the good things. What's crazy is that since I've been in here, I ain't seen no gifts flowing. All right, I ain't heard Hector say thank you. I ain't heard nothing. This is wicked work. So first things first is I need you to tap the screen. Okay, so tap the screen, get the likes up to 200,000 likes. Y'all should be able to do that by the time Hector finishes up these next 2 MAGA hunts, all right? Also, we should continue to share and repost the live, knock out the gift goals, all right? And hit the links in the bio, PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. He has all 3. And if you're over on the TikTok, what's it called, Hector? The YouTube, you can send a super chat or some jewels or a sticker. The choice is yours, but you have options. So let's do all of the good things because I really don't want to turn on my mom voice. I really, really don't. I've had a great night. I had a great night, and it didn't even involve alcohol. It was just a great night. So with that being said, y'all, do all of the good things, and please, this is me gentle parenting you. Okay, all right. Let's see those lights get up. Let's knock out those gifts. I keep sometimes forgetting how late it is because I'm on the West Coast.
It's 11. That's another reason why I say we may be done for the night because.
All right. So let's see what happens here. Do all the good things, guys. We appreciate y'all. Remember, everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. But make it rain on Hector.
All right. I am in the request. Started the timer for 2 minutes, and let's see if they get me up in here. Oh, I don't have sound on.
Okay, that's it. What's up, George? George, I haven't seen you in a while. I know you like those. You like those green screen lives. I don't do any of those Ponzi scheme battles like Curly. If you're a part of Curly Angels Live, or ever go to Curly Angels Live, see yourself out. That girl has hurt too many people I love on this app. If you throw for Curly Angel or support her in any way,
thank you guys
see yourself
for the
out of
roses.
my life. If
Thank you particularly Tay
Angel
WCU.
on this
Thank
app,
you so much for the 74
I don't want
roses.
nobody. I want you out of my.
Is he just gonna keep
live.
lying? He's gonna let me the fuck up.
I don't condone that. I will. That girl has hurt hundreds of people on this app and made a couple $1 million on this app hurting people. So waiting for her to stop hurting people. You know, I'm waiting for her to stop hurting people.
Find another one when the timer runs out.
Ray, thank you for the love you so much.
Curly Angel is one of the most demonstrative, conniving, manipulative women I have ever met in my life. And she has hurt too many people I love on this app. So
demonstrative? Like so
until she
demonstrative?
publicly apologizes,
Right.
I got nothing but
Two people in the
disdain
request.
for her. Nothing. Yeah. She's terrible. She's
This
terrible.
dude ended the live.
This girl just sold her marriage out.
Oh, he spelled it
sold
wrong.
her
So
family
he ended
out
his live.
for TikTok coins, man.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Let me see here. Boom.
You're checking your request. You have a whole thing
I'm not
up.
full of it. Hey, Mott's.
7
Canada,
seconds.
we're going to make Canada great again, too. We're going to make Canada great again, too. Yeah. No, if you haven't studied
Alright, time's
the
up.
charts. No, gas is
Genuinely
skyrocketing.
don't
Who
know
told you
why
that? CNN?
these people's lives.
Come on. Who told you that? CNN?
All right, let me see what I can find.
Come on. They're not skyrocketing.
What is the point?
Too big a word for you to be using. Skyrocketing.
What is this one?
What's his name?
I don't even know.
Let me see.
Alexa, play This Land Is Your Land by Sam Hunt.
I would have sent it to you.
I found him.
Okay.
Here's This Land Is Your Land.
Need some good music on here.
On Amazon Music.
Oh, I know Ursula. Yeah, we're gonna own Canada.
Mute it.
Everyone,
shut the fuck up. What the hell? Okay, hold on. I am searching for some other ones. And let's see what we have here. The Republicans' TikTok page is funny, by the way. If you guys have never seen the official page of the Republicans on TikTok, shit is funny. Let's see. This guy just has this title up that says Trump Talk. Hold on.
I already have enough Jesus. Jesus loves me and I love Jesus.
Hector, he hasn't let anyone up, Hector.
Huh?
I'm guessing you're upset with his comment about Mulder.
He hasn't let anyone up.
Oh, yeah, I left. I'm looking at something else.
What, Matt is here? Why? He's supposed to be live.
I don't know. Are you upset by him?
I don't know where this guy leans.
I mean, even if, like, thing is, I was too young to really pay attention to all that, but for you to say something like that when Robert Mueller was just doing his job, that is incredibly,
Listen, man.
That itself is very.
I agree. Listen, I expressed my my issue with you yesterday. I had said I wish Trump didn't say that. Maybe that's something you say to your inner circle, to the boys. But yeah, you didn't need to make a post about it. But however, I do kind of understand where he comes from, right? We had a dude trying to seek out and destroy him, arrest all the people surrounding him, right? For obstruction. I came up with basically nothing on him. Yeah, I don't really blame him for being upset at the guy who tried to destroy everybody around him. So, however, he should not have made that tweet.
Interesting. Okay. Let me check out this guy here. Let me check out this one here. Okay.
6 hours after I was off the live.
Really?
Oh my God, he can't debate for poop.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Talked to him before?
That's unrealness. That's unrealness. He sucks.
I have no idea. What
There's been an update that I think you
He
should
will
try
keep
with
you on the
Billy,
panel,
where apparently
but
I just
he's
saw
just gonna
live
keep
doing
muting
it.
you.
You can both be live and do a co-host.
He's annoying.
with multi-guest
I saw
to
that.
have people up on multi-guest.
Well,
yeah, they've had it for a while.
I'm in the
You have
request.
to, both the people have to have a certain number of followers, I believe. Like,
Time
I don't
is
think
set for 2
you
minutes.
and Billy would be perfect for that.
When I was multi-guesting with Joe, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, it gave me an
Also,
option.
that
to
other
guess
guy
out
hasn't
loud
let
with
anyone on the
multi-guessing.
panel yet.
I don't know if it matters about followers or if they're just like a few select people they gave it to, because I know not everybody has that ability.
Yeah, you and Billy would definitely have the ability.
Well, I know I do because I've had the option. When I was with Joe, it gave me an option to bring guests up at the same time, which is kind of badass.
Yeah.
Now I want to be able to
Yeah.
join as a guest on my computer. That's the next step. I want to be able to be a guest from my computer. That'd be sick. Anyways, what are we upset about now, Dan? What's up? What's got your panties in a bunch?
Hello to you too, sir.
Come on, man. You know where this is gonna go. Let's just get it over, dude. We don't need any foreplay, dude. Just shut up and bend over.
Oh.
Wow.
Trump supporters are...
Yeah, Steven here is
Trump supporters are really, really gay. I'm not saying that as an insult. They just need to own that shit.
Steven Sisson. Oh, don't insult me. That's gross.
Steven here is kind
Don't
of like
insult me. You just insulted me for 30 seconds, and I can't say. I can't rebut.
All right.
He's kind of got something up his ass right now.
No, dude, I'm actually waking up right now, dude.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Everything's going great.
Want to talk about it?
Not really. My life's fine. What's going on with you?
30 seconds.
Not a whole lot. I do want to take issue with this idea that the Russian collusion thing is some kind of hoax. I mean, people from Trump's campaign were talking to Russians. They were going to be investigated.
Paul Manafort, Michael Cohen.
Weren't they investigated? The report was finalized, if I'm not mistaken.
Just let somebody else know.
Yeah. So what's this idea
All right,
that
we're
this
out.
was some kind of hoax?
Who got in trouble for bullying?
The chat wants you to stay in the request, but he's not going to let you up. He will literally let you sit there. He doesn't like talking to black people. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. This guy is not a Trump supporter.
I'm trying to tell you, you just I'm not gonna hold you. If you want a clip, you stay in the request. It's up to you though. What you want to do?
This late, no. If it was earlier,
Okay.
maybe. This late, no. Because the only other people live here's fucking zero, and we literally just did a clip with his ass. And I don't want to just go back to the same fucking people. I don't want to do
Please don't. Have you been to Blaga this evening?
Yes.
You
AJ's
did?
room, AJ's rage room. Something like that.
I think that's MAGA. He talked plenty.
Oop, found a good one.
Uh-oh, let's see what happens. As long as it's not...
Hold on, let's see. Let me search it.
They must have created this via witchcraft. That's literally what they said. They said it was witchcraft. And we know that today. I mean, I would love for somebody to, I guess today, in today's day and age, tell me that the Black Plague was created by witchcraft. But that's what they said. So they kicked the Jews out. Thank you, Aaron, for the galaxies. So yeah, when you look at this whole 109 thing, one, it was never countries. Two, that doesn't even make any sense. So we're dealing with literal low IQ people because, again, countries didn't exist back then. Three is talking about places. Four, a lot of these places were owned by the exact same people, so they made a decree that transcended a lot of places. They would count all those places as individual instead of just saying like one time.
All right, I'm in the request.
All right. The IRGC, the leadership has decided to respond to all power stations in Israel and the Gulf countries following the attack on energy facilities in Isfahan
Timer
and
started for 2 minutes.
Khorramshahr. Let's see. Okay, so just so everyone knows, this is according to Fars News. I'm not saying it means it's not true. I'm simply saying, Aaron, stop it. Thank you, Aaron, though, but stop. So Fars News says 2 energy infrastructure sites in Iran were targeted in Isfahan and Khorramshahr amid continued attacks by the U.S.-Israeli coalition. In Isfahan, a gas administration building and a pressure reduction station on Kaveh Street were hit, causing damage.
Which one should I pick? Some of you guys who cannot read their topics. The top one is Iran lied. We tried to tell you. Israel is our greatest ally. 2 big problems for the world: leftism and Muslims.
Okay, I mean, look,
secure our
let's just make more
borders.
information.
And Democrat/pro-Pally's
What I will
request.
say is,
so, I'm not
if
touching
they
Iran. I'm
do
not gonna
take
lie. I'm
out
tired of these
some of
stupid
these,
people in Iran. They're just
areas,
gonna say they're
then
bad. Blow them
it
up.
could be enough
So I
to weaken
think
so
we'll do
much
borders.
that it does
I
cause
know.
more.
We haven't really done borders today.
What am I saying? More protests.
How long you got left on the timer?
48 seconds.
Okay.
Just sitting here rambling. with
Yo,
5
sorry.
people in the
Sorry
box.
about that. I was muted. How you doing, bud?
Good, can't complain. How are you?
I'm alright, man. So I'm actually Lebanese Christian, and I've recently started picking up your show.
in
So I'm
college?
not like the biggest
I
Middle
guess
East
he's on
fan.
YouTube,
My
too.
family ran away from there. I've
Wait,
left
how the
you
fuck do you skip your
donations.
TikTok
I think you've read
request
them before.
for this guy
I just
when
wanna
all these
know-
people are in here?
No, it's cool, man. I appreciate you, man. I just want to know, what do you think?
They
the outcome is
always
gonna
do
be of
that
the
when they
war?
have
And I have my
YouTube.
take on it, like because you were talking about why is there like not an uprising in Iran, and I have a theory on this, but I just want to know what yours is.
Well, I don't think there should be one right now because there are still bombs going on,
Okay.
and also, of course, there's going to be
3 seconds. Fuck it.
I'm sure there's obviously a lot of people.
All right, I'm either gonna find one more within the next 2 minutes and do that, or we're gonna call it a night.
Obviously, very ruthless. They're protesters. They just.
Let's see what we can find. Because I think it's gonna be a wrap.
Go to. Have you been here before, Hector?
Where?
I'm gonna share it, and then they're gonna block me.
Oh.
That's how it normally happens. They see that darn going name, and then they get to blocking. I sent it to you on Discord.
Okay.
Which is what amazes me about the whole outrage, right? Like he's not even going to get to use it.
The fuck? What are they even talking about?
In less than a 12-hour span, we went from Iran's not negotiating with Donald Trump to they're not going to give him any concessions to they've given up all concessions.
Do I know this person? This
What?
black woman.
Is that a pig? What the hell is that noise? Oh, Mother of Dragons is over there. That's
Literally
why.
everything they say falls apart.
For 47 years now. And we're supposed to all of a sudden believe them now. They're for real. Now it's genuine. You know.
Well, that's because this is the greatest threat the regime, the Ayatollah's regime has ever faced.
But there's something in the back that will always, can you really trust them?
Right.
Yeah,
James. He's not even negotiating with the IRGC. Yeah. Yes, Jared. Live, laugh, toaster bath. Absolutely. Bye,
All right.
Tori. Bye.
Bye, Tori.
Bye, Tori.
Let me
She never
forward
said
this
bye.
to
She
my
just took
backup.
off.
No, she said in the chat. She's not leaving. She's dropping down to the chat.
Drop it.
Megan will be
girl,
back
drop
in a
it,
minute.
drop it,
She was
girl,
telling her
drop it,
boys
drop it,
good night.
girl. Drop it, girl. Right, okay, all right,
There we go.
hold
Now
on.
we can social distance
You asked for
ourselves
it.
and climb up.
You asked for it.
Here we go.
Yeah, let me find something.
I guess I'll get in here. We are in the request.
Was it, Mother, was it like 85 degrees,
Wait,
80
why
degrees
the
yesterday?
fuck do they
in
have hot
Ohio?
dogs? It's weird.
It got up to like 70 something.
And then how about today? Cold?
Today was 46 and snowing.
How about now? Like now,
It's like in the 30s, probably 30,
That's
40,
how
something
we
like that.
It was, I ran to Target yesterday. It was 80. What'd I tell you, Justin? Because we were 2 degrees warmer than you. You were 84. I was 86. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
you were
86
86.
degrees at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And today, when I came out of the dentist from getting my teeth cleaned, it was 29 and snowing. Is that crazy?
What's up, Hector?
I have no
Crazy
idea who
weather.
this is. I just think that to them because.
What's up, Hector?
Um,
Hector, let me ask you a question. How you running spoon engines for race wars or what? Hello?
What do you say?
I said, are you running spoon engines with NAS for race wars or what?
I don't know what any of that's about. I requested up.
Bruh, how are you going to be named Hector and you don't know nothing about that, bruh?
Hector, what did you say you came up for?
It's funny because Erica came in here and then shared the live with you, and then you came in here. So what do you want?
That is correct.
Yeah.
I heard you guys talking about Iran, and I'm just curious as to how the nuclear.
Did anybody invite you to like in debate? Did you even ask if this was a debate live, or did you just come in here assuming you could just debate?
Oh, I heard y'all talking about Iran. If I can't debate, you can just.
So she shared a live with you that nobody was actually debating. We were just
just in here chilling, talking.
Yeah, we're talking about Iran. Again, if you're chilling and you don't want to talk.
Yeah, so why did she
that.
invite you in here is my question.
I don't know.
And why
you're
did
so
you
concerned with
respond?
that. Why did
Is
I
that what she
respond?
does? Does she send you lives to go to so you can get practice?
We send each other lives so we can talk to
For
Trump
what?
supporters. Yes.
So she sent you to a live where no one was debating?
She sent me to a live where Trump supporters were speaking. So I came.
Oh,
here
really?
with
Oh my
intention
God,
to
how
debate.
dare
How do you know?
Wow.
How do you assume?
my
how do you
God.
assume that?
Oh, look, and there's that Z-Pop.
I don't know you. How do you know who I'm supporting?
I was quite literally listening to the conversation. I didn't say who was who. I'm only aware of like maybe one.
No, you just said Trump
Yeah.
supporters, plural.
It's me.
You said
Yeah.
Trump supporters.
So I'm in here with a bunch of people. Let's just assume everybody in here is a Trump supporter. Let's just go in here and debate.
I know
We'll
at
give
least
you-
one
we'll
Trump
give you-
supporter we've engaged with.
We'll give the debate away.
But wait.
Look
It
who's
gets
here,
even better.
Z-Pack.
But wait,
Z-Pack.
right. Z-Pack immediately comes in and immediately starts gifting Hector.
You guys are fucking weird. I'll tell you
Oh,
that
I'm
much.
sorry
You
people
guys
don't
are
like
the
y'all enough.
weirdest bunch of people on TikTok.
I'm sorry people don't
You
like
guys
y'all
are
enough to
fucking
gift you wherever you
ridiculous.
go.
Nobody was in here debating.
you
Literally,
mad
the
I
guy
have
has
the coins
food
you
on
do?
his background,
Are
and
you
the
mad
only
I have
person
half
that
the
you
coins you
quite
do and I
literally
haven't
know
said
that's
shit
a
yet?
Trump supporter is
that
probably
what
me
it
and Core
is?
Pop. Dude, just get nobody asked
Now
you to
look,
come in
now
here and
Blue
get with
South
this
is
shit.
now
Blue
Blue
South
South
racist
is
here
too.
Here we
Don't have to
go.
get in your feelings.
You guys are fucking ridiculous.
All the
this is
pocket
fucking
holders are
hilarious.
in one spot.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
What gave you away the debate was the picture of the food on the top left there? Is that what?
Yeah, I'll say it for the umpteenth time because you guys have a comprehension issue.
No,
I
because
was here
Erica
to talk
shared the
comprehension
thing
about
to you
Iran.
and told you to come in here. Oh, there's Trump supporters in here. You guys are stupid. Like seriously, you don't know how to read a room. You just decided to come up here. You heard him literally just come up here and say something about Iran, and you immediately came in here and wanted to
I
disrupt
think out of the past
conversation.
2 hours, Iran was probably not exaggerating, maybe a minute and 40 seconds of the whole conversation.
Literally,
And that was literally only because somebody asked a question.
Right.
We weren't debating
The
it.
rest
we
of the
weren't,
time,
literally
we were
talking about
literally just sitting here talking.
Yeah, we had literally just got done talking about.
Would you guys
scissoring
like
with
to carry
diarrhea,
on your
bro.
conversation?
Hey, Hector, listen, bro. We were
Would you guys
literally
like to
right
carry on
before
your
that. Shut up,
conversation?
bro. I'm talking, right?
I'm very respectful, you know.
Right,
Would you guys
but
like
you're
to
not
carry
being
on your
respectful because I
conversation?
was talking.
Like
and now
nobody,
you're
you just
talking
came
over me.
in alive and just immediately started trying to debate people when nobody was
Right.
debating.
Like we literally
I
were
asked the
just talking
question. Oh
about.
my
We were
goodness.
literally just talking about two women scissoring with diarrhea. Literally right before that.
Right.
I mean, I know you guys are very weird, but again, I came up here to talk about Iran because
No,
that was
you
the topic
didn't.
when I got the live.
You didn't even read the room.
I did read
Nobody
the room.
even has a
I
background
did
up.
the room.
Nobody's even
Yeah, we're talking about Iran, so I requested up to talk
Alright,
about
why
Iran.
are you still here?
That's a great
Hey,
question.
hey,
If
I
you guys
think
would
you
like
need to
get
go.
back-
I think
if
you
you guys
need
would
to
like
go
to get
tune
back to
the,
your weird conversation
go
about
tune the
scissoring and
spoon
shit,
engines
you
for
can.
radio.
Yeah,
I just
are you
don't
mad
know
now,
if we'll
Hector?
say it.
Because you could get it. They sent you to the wrong room.
No.
It's
I
like
don't
going
know.
in the back door.
I'm sorry.
buddy.
You're the one who's like going on and on, like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
because
you're
I
so
mean, I
fucking
already knew what you
stupid.
guys were doing.
But you
'cause
think
guys are
I'm the
slow.
mad one? That's funny.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Why are you still
Yeah.
here?
Why am I still here?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
asking a
don't you
simple
have like
question.
don't
I
you
haven't
have
got an
race
answer
wars
yet.
to get ready for,
Why
Hector?
are you
I
still
haven't gotten
here?
the answer to my question yet. That's why.
No one's debating,
You don't
buddy.
deserve
We're
an
not
answer
talking
because
about
nobody in
Iran,
here is
man.
debating, bro.
So, anyways, I'll ask it again.
All
Would you
right,
guys
anyway,
like to get
pedophile,
Anybody
back
wanna
to
talk
talking
about
about all
Iran?
Have a
the
good night,
weird shit you were
pedophile.
talking about?
Yeah,
Have a good
goodbye,
night,
buddy.
pedophile.
Nobody was
Skate
in here
over the fact
Have a
debating.
good
Have a
that
nice
the president of the
day.
United
Bye.
States is
Have a good
failing
night,
you guys in
pedophile.
every
Drop
way,
his ass.
shape, or
Drop the
form,
pedophile off
and
the
ran
panel.
off of no Get new me. wars. As
Oh
he's
my
Drop
God.
the pedophile off the
These
panel.
people,
Nobody
and
was
then
in
they
here
say,
debating.
On
and
that
then they
note,
say, we're weird. Did you hear them? You
we're
guys are
done.
weird. You guys are
And that's
weird.
Can you mute
weird to
them?
come in a
They
room.
project. They always
Do you mute
project.
them?
We're done. Yeah.
It's weird to come in a room where people are literally.
They're gonna talk about you for like the next 35 minutes. I just want to let you. You just made their night, okay?
Hold on a
You
second. I
really
gotta
just
drop you
made
down,
their
and
night.
then I'll bring you back up because it's doing a weird audio sound. Come back up. Come back up. Oh man, they're so bothered. They're so bothered. They're so bothered. Here we go. You're back. I'm not gonna lie, that
More
one I wasn't really
enthusiasm.
gonna engage genuinely, mostly because of that woman up there. She's a piece of shit. Erica and I went back and forth with her before. It's
Ugh. Good God, I didn't even join. I didn't even say anything. All I did was share the live and tap the screen a few times. Erica sent you here. Erica sent you here.
Oh shit.
I told you they don't like me. That's why I don't do this no more. I don't do this like the whole thing because they don't like me, Hector.
You have to do it. One, I have to do it earlier, so you can get at least a certain pool. Otherwise, you're going to be dealing with some of the same people. Like earlier, we had a couple, but it's just they dropped us so fast, Erica. Like I kid you not, the first 3 to 4 before the ban, it was within 3 minutes, and there's only one that I left because it was like these 2 white guys, and they were talking about yeah, Trump's good, Trump's great, blah blah blah. So then I got up. And we got to talking about a little bit about the SAVE Act. We got to talking about something else, and they just didn't know anything. Everything you provided, they just like, it was just, so I left. I just left. Like, hey, this is stupid. Y'all know what you're talking about. That's the only one. Every other one we got kicked or banned from. Oh, but yeah, that's a wrap, yo. That is.
They get so mad. You go to sleep now?
I gotta eat dinner. Hungry.
Oh, wowzers.
It's late as fuck too. I gotta eat dinner. W's in the chat to Michael. Michael, why'd you send it this way? He says I have to accept it. For the 5, another one down. Michael, that's I'm not counting this one because whatever. But 6. 6 actual debates we tried to engage in ended how they ended. Hector 6, MAGA 0. This one was a. I was very low energy for this one, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was very low energy for this one, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. W's in the chat to Nightcap for the $2 super chat. What the fuck did I walk in on? Yeah, you missed a lot, buddy. You missed a lot. How long we been live combined? I'm not sure anymore because this is going on an hour and a half. What were we at? 2 hours in the last live before we got the flag. I'm so glad that appeal went through. I was about to get mad. I'm not going to lie. We would have came back on the backup, but I hate going live on the backup, but I don't have to. We got to build it up some more. Let me get the backup in here. Yeah, most of their lives are silly, y'all. I don't know how to tell you. Like what you just saw tonight is common. And you missed 1 or 2, Erica, where the dude, the second because he said they're there protecting Americans. The ICE agents, they're there airports protecting Americans. I was like, they're standing around, they're doing nothing. If your job is to interiorly enforce immigration law and get rid of the worst violent criminals, you'd be doing a horrible job stationing yourself at airports versus actually going and getting them. He's like, you're so fucking stupid, man. And I was like, oh wow, dude, calm down. I don't know what your problem is.
Calm down now. It's okay.
And then
it's okay.
He says something. He says something trying to quote me. Then I said, that's not what the fuck I said. It's like, if you just like listen closely to the words coming out of my mouth. Then I got muted. There was like, hey, be respectful now. There's no need for you to get disrespectful with the host. I'm like, did you just miss everything this motherfucker just said to me?
What just happened?
So
that gaslighting shit they can keep that. I can't stand it.
Yeah. This is a very boring live, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not amused. I wasn't entertained. I like the last one.
That one that we're talking about, the voting, the SAVE Act, that one, the mail-in ballots. That was a weird crash out.
Mail-in ballots.
The mail-in ballots one, the one, I don't know.
The guy who's been talking about the postmarks and
Yes, that was so weird.
I think we've talked to him before. I think I have. I think the last time we talked to him, he was talking about Oh yeah, something about liberals. What like amendment in the Constitution did he break? And I brought up the First Amendment. I talked about the executive order he passed that challenged it in regards to burning the American flags. It was the whole thing. And hey, Miss Corey.
Army Barbie, if you still here, hi love. I saw it earlier. I just couldn't respond.
Army Barbie was here. Yeah, when I'm managing all these screens, I don't get to see all my peoples. What up, y'all? Where's Mel? Never mind. Fuck it. We won't do that tonight. It's 16 minutes to midnight. Goodness gracious.
God bless you.
But guys, make sure you follow this. Make sure you follow this one. Follow this account. This is the account that we use for MAGA hunting. So make sure that you're following that account so you can follow me when we go in there. The reason why we don't give out the names and stuff of the lives anymore is because, one, some of you go in there and y'all be doing too much. B, we have Trump supporters that go in there and snitch. We actually had that happen tonight. And the lady asked, "Are you MAGA hunting, Hector?" And I said, "Yeah." Then she's like, "Rock on."
Oh, that's cool. Someone that gets it.
Right. Was it bad? Was it? I was like, "Rock on." I don't think they even understood what MAGA hunting was. But whatever. It's like, okay, I appreciate that. I actually respect that. Because again, I'll continue to say it. If someone brought hundreds of people into my life, I'd be thanking them. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on.
Like yesterday, the little boy, I don't know who this child is, but he was like, I don't know if he included you, but he mentioned a whole bunch of people, like Liv and Ishi were included also, along with others. Yeah, you heard it? And he kept saying that, like, we were being racist towards him. Like, okay, little white boy, we can't be racist. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know when this happened. I never hold a panel like that. So what are you talking about? I don't know. I didn't know what he's talking about. But like, bro, that kid went from like 5 people to over 200 people in his room. Then I had to go get Bubba. And someone sent me a message and said, he is begging for you to come back, but don't go back over there.
Really?
I'm not going back over there. Yeah, he wanted me to come back. I'm not going back over there. I could care less about that. The child can't argue anyways. If you can't set like a foundation for what it is that you're actually discussing, so at least give me a basic definition, then I can't have a conversation with you. And he couldn't do that.
Z-Pack, you're good, but that did piss her off. Z-Pack sent the hand heart. You're like, look, somebody came in and they're already gifting him. You get most of it, motherfucker. What are you complaining about?
She's just weird.
So mad. But we do typically say, don't gift us on MAGA panels. There's no point. They're going to get most of it if you really want to support. How many fucking PSAs this live? If you really want to support, make sure you do it here. But yeah, they were mad over little gifts. I thought that was funny. It is funny when you guys gift us, though. I want to be clear. I'm not necessarily knocking it. I just hate that they get the most of it. But it is funny when y'all gift us. Because time and time again, when Erica and I go MAGA hunting and the other people that join, we'll get up on lives, and then like in I don't know, 10 seconds, we'll have more coins than everyone else on the panel. Yeah, and they lose their shit, man. What has the most coins? It's yours, bro. You get most of the coins. Chill.
God bless you.
Chill, for real. Okay.
Seriously.
But on that note, who's live that we're gonna raid? Who's live right now? Let's see. Let's go show somebody some love. It's been real, y'all. It's been real. Tomorrow we should be back with the regular debates. You guys know how it goes. Every time we do MAGA hunting, we can't do it again for another like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because then they start
Brett
catching on.
is showing us live.
Brett is live?
Yeah, Brett is showing us live.
Okay. So let me. Oh, he's not live on YouTube then.
Do you see that? Someone says that Erica lost that debate yesterday against tax-paying American. Oh God, that's so funny to me. Okay, I gotta laugh. I gotta respond with laughing emojis.
They don't know. not my YouTube being like, oh, we need to verify it's you. What do you mean you need to verify it's me? Yes, it's me.
That was fun.
All right, let me delete this off the screen.
That was fun.
How was your night? How was your dinner with Bubba's?
Mm-hmm. He didn't want to go at first, but then, of course, once he got there, he started eating food. He was a happier person. That's typically how it works out. He just needed some substance.
Fair enough. Guys, knock out the boxing gloves while I set this redirect up, and then we will go ahead and get up out of here and get the likes up to 150K. Do one last power tap and get the likes up to 250K. Oh, I need to
tap the screen. Yeah. Also, knock out the boxing gloves. Let's knock out the boxing gloves.
YouTube's live on YouTube?
Brett's not live on YouTube?
Brett hasn't dual stream on YouTube for a while.
God bless
What
you.
about Matt?
Seeing who I can find. They're not showing up in my list of people to redirect. Let me see.
Is Matt bitch? Oh, Matt's not live.
Joey's live, but I'm looking for people to send YouTubers to.
Yeah. Normally
And
Matt
that's
is
not
live at this
live.
time. What happened?
I was
about
gonna
to be
say Santana
nosy.
was live, but he ended. I don't think anyone else is live on the tube side that I can send y'all to. So Parker was live and he's gone too. I think. Yeah, I don't even see Parker.
Aww.
Okay.
Matt got a violation.
Oh, I thought he got that appealed. He got a violation earlier, but I guess not.
Nah, this is the one that just went through. That's why he was in here about 30 minutes ago.
Okay. Well, YouTube, go wherever. Go wherever. I appreciate every last one of you being here. Big shout out to, hold on. Host is a beta male extra zesty. I'll tell you what I will do.
Who said that? Who said that?
Someone over on the tube side. Here's what I will do.
Oh, damn it. Have him call in.
Yeah, we here. Man who thinks I'm a beta male, whatever the fuck, okay? Here's what I just did. I just opened up the call-in line for you, okay? I don't mind doing one debate on the way out. I just opened up the call-in line for you. So if you're a Trump supporter who's been listening in to this stream and you want to have something to say, the call-in line is now open for you to share your worthless opinion. That is correct. I got you covered. And I'll give you 2 minutes to do so. Will you do so? No, because you're a bunch of chicken shits. But if you do, let's see what you got. I'm not expecting anyone to actually get up in here. We know how it goes. We know how this goes.
He's a cat. Doom, doom. He's the cat. Doom, doom. He's a mom.
No, Polly isn't live. Joey's live. That's who I'll
no.
most likely be sending you guys over to. It's going to be Joey.
Joey needs to start dual streaming.
Let's see. Joey or Brett?
I told you Brett was live too.
I think Joey will be fine. I think we'll do Brett.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna most likely do Brett, yeah. All right, let me put it up on the screen for you guys. I think Joey's thinking about expanding. He was doing battle earlier, it's now debate. What do you mean? He's been doing battles. He's been doing debates. That's the same thing he always does. What? What are we talking about? Let me give y'all his username because I think he changed it. It's supposed to be cross333, right? Or did he change it?
I don't know if he changed it or not.
Okay, I got it.
I was just gonna say that, like, basically, right? Joey wants to battle Hector and I, like in a teams battle. So us two against him and someone else. And I'll be honest. We're gonna lose.
You know what my problem is?
Be honest.
You said it earlier, actually. You said it earlier. We done pissed off far too many white people for that, okay?
Yes. We have pissed off far too many white people.
Them white people that be throwing it? Shit.
Hey, good.
Can't even get a shot to tap the goddamn screen.
We have angered
man.
the white people.
Damn shame. Maybe some of y'all would surprise us. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like y'all would look at us badly and be like, what are they doing? I'm leaving.
This isn't a debate.
Right. It's funny. Technically, we could debate Joey. I don't know what the fuck
we could debate them.
We could.
On stuff. We would. Like, I think, let me see.
Yeah, nobody called in. That's what I thought. TubeSide, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out of the stream. Subscribe, turn on notification bells for the next one. And it is at random, so you will never have a schedule for MAGA hunting specifically. But if you're subscribed to me and you check out every time I go live, it will be whenever, and you'll know exactly when that ever is. Shout out to some of the hardest working mods. Thank you so much. I think it was Wizard. Specifically. Thank you guys for the followers. Yes, it was Wizard. Thank you guys so much to all the mods who sent me the screenshots over of the super chats. when I keep that tab open, because I'm currently running Chrome when we do MAGA hunting, I'm running it in OBS and I'm running it in TikTok Studio. And it's running all that RAM. Then I have to have Safari open with the YouTube tab. So on this little computer, it'll start to lag up things. So thank you guys for sending the super chats and allowing me to read that out without having to open up that tab. That helped everything run a lot smoother. On that note, you guys enjoy the rest of